What's good? What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs for you and your person. So we are going to start with Pisces tonight. I know it's been a minute. So we're going to go from Pisces all the way up to Aries and see what's going on for you and your person. What's good, Miss Chrissy? Chrissy? It's going good, love. Hey, Muns. V, Miss Redmond, the Sagittarius. All right. So starting with Pisces. What's good, FG McCreds? Hey, Siobhan, girly, what's good? All right. So going from Pisces all the way up to Aries. What do we have for Pisces, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Pisces and their person? Let's go to Jose. Hello from Kentucky. Classy S. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Universe, spirits, and guides. Three shuffles. I'm either going to start with Aries or Pisces. I'm not going to get it all confusing. I know some people do that. I just no. All right. So overall energy for you, Pisces, we do have the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Temperance. So I like that for you and your person. I like that a lot. Let's see. All right, Pisces. So I do feel like you seem to be smoothing it out with someone is what this feels like, or you seem to be working out your differences. If it's a newer energy, it definitely feels like you and someone else are working out your differences. Because let's just put it this way, Pisces. I feel like you're in a space where you have a very firm belief on how things should play out, what you're wanting, what your standard is in this connection. And yes, you have a lot of love and respect for this person. You see potential. And I feel like you're in a space of being like, do you know what? I'm willing to make this work, or I'm willing to go on a second date with you, or I'm willing to, try this again if it was something that you had a little bit more history in. Okay. So I feel like there's something here you're willing to give another go simply because you may feel as though someone else is willing or trying to work on the reputation with you or trying to fix things. And I feel like you're in a situation where you're trying to smooth things out with someone is what this feels like. I do feel like you're not rushing things. I don't feel like you're rushing things with someone. Just give me one more on that Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool. Yeah, this is that energy, Pisces, where internally you are absolutely excited. You're pumped. You're optimistic. It's like you feel like this is your person, or you're happy to hear from this person, especially if it's someone coming from the cold. It's like there's a lot of optimism. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of enthusiasm you have when it comes to the situation. But I feel like a lot of you guys may feel the need to prioritize your work and money matters currently. And even though you have a lot of love for this person and you're willing to come together with this person, there's also this energy with you where you may feel the need to slow things down or take things slow because, again, you're very focused on your work or bettering yourself in some way, or focused on overcoming some type of financial adversity, or just waiting for a more solid foundation to really build this connection on. So I feel like you're in a space where you're willing to make this work. You feel like this is your person. And I feel like you're kind of being a little bit more conservative this week with this person and not really showing how excited you really are. Because I feel like it's not just to front for this person. It's also to kind of regulate your own excitement so you can stay focused and remain grounded and stay realistic and practical. Okay. Because yeah, you do have a lot of focus or emphasis you're putting on yourself this week and a financial situation. I feel like you're also very motivated even more so now to do that, because it's like now you feel like you have your future person and it's like things are starting to make sense. Okay, so there's a lot of enthusiasm you have because, again, you're happy to hear from this person, or you're happy to reconnect with this person, or you're just optimistic that this is your person. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with, however, okay, this is someone that I do feel like there's a lot of let's just put it this way. This person does feel a lot of insecurity on an emotional level when it comes to this connection because of something that already made them feel let down. Okay, maybe they feel like you don't truly desire them as much as you lead on, or there's some type of insecurity this person has. I do feel like this person is trying to maneuver around that by, giving you a good front. I would be careful with heavy manipulation or someone that's really giving such a good first impression or impression at all that it may not be realistic to what they can actually sustain. Because I do feel like this person may be kissing your ass, or there's something here they're not talking about. Okay, I feel like this person may be coming at you. Let's just put it this way. They're coming towards you in a way of, okay, Pisces is going to be really critical on me, or Pisces is going to be asking me this or asking me that, or if it's a newer energy, that they just get this vibe that you're maybe not as into them as they are you. So you may notice that this person is going to be really sucking up or giving you a lot of gifts or being almost overly generous, where you're like, damn, this is really nice. And I feel like you're seeing it as like, okay, this person's getting on the same page with me, but I feel like this person is really, I don't like this Six of Pentacles in reverse, especially the Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles in reverse. That's like a lot of manipulation. That's like gifts with strings attached. That's like someone that is doing things with a very specific intention or expectation. I don't really feel like they're intentionally manipulating you or playing you. I just feel like they're insecure. Okay, so they're kind of giving you a good show right off the bat, but can they actually sustain that show? Even if you've been with this person for years, or this is someone you've known for a long time, I feel like they can't really sustain the game they got going on. Because, yeah, I do feel like this person is not wanting to lose you, but there's also a lack of accountability on their part for, the tough shit, the hard shit, the doing all the behind the scenes stuff. So what's this Four of Swords? Because I feel like this person ain't telling you something. Okay, well, if it's a newer energy, Pisces, this is someone that is giving you a good show, trying to see how you respond, because this is someone that may low-key feel like this is an unrequited situation and they're trying to get some type of closure. Okay, if it's a past person, Pisces, this is someone that is pretty much guaranteed that you are pissed at them, or you are unhappy with them, or you have suppressed emotions toward them. They feel pretty much guaranteed about that. And this is someone that may be trying to blow smoke and mirrors over all those underlying swords of truth, or over anything that may have occurred between the two of you that you may still be bitter about. So you may get, again, a lot of gifts, a lot of sucking up. If you live with this person, it's someone that's like all of a sudden ambitious now, okay, or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. I get heavy, because if this is a past person returning and they're giving you a good show and you're wondering, wow, have they really changed? No. There's not a whole lot of change. There's just a lot of show. There's a lot of show. So yeah, if this is a past person coming down, there's not really any authentic change with them. They're just giving you a good show. And it's really stemmed from insecurity. It's not stemmed from the fact that they do want you. They just feel, I feel like this person feels like you're not going to stick around with them for some reason. Like they feel like you're not actually going to commit to them for the long haul. Okay, and if it's a new person, this is someone that is just feeling kind of insecure in regards to whether this is a one-sided situation or not. And they're not really putting all their eggs in this basket, but they're still giving you a good show. Okay, because they're looking for some type of validation. So you got a good show coming from someone. And, I feel like you're in a space of like, yeah, this person finally gets it. They finally understand me. They're respecting me, and it's great. But I feel like this person really needs to ask themselves, can they sustain this? Is this who they truly are? Because, yeah, there's a lot of insecurity coming from this person and flauntiness. So, like, the Page of Pentacles in reverse can often be someone that's looking for a very quick fix, okay? And this is someone that's maybe sucking up or kissing your ass because they feel like it's one-sided, or they feel the need to suck up, and they're looking for a very quick fix. And when you're finally all lovey-dovey with them again, they're probably going to go back to being a dick. Okay? It's that type of energy. Or if it's a new person, if they get any type of inclination that one day you're not really that into them, it's like they close off, because in their subconsciously they feel like you're not really going to commit anyway. So that's an issue. Okay, so just be careful. That's all. Just be careful. But yeah, you're willing to work it out. You're willing to work it out. But you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We also have Taurus and Aries. In this reading, Pisces, I feel like you are like the bread and butter in this connection, or you seem to hold a lot of the oomph, a lot of the inspiration, a lot of the, it's like you may motivate this person, especially if you've been dealing with this person before. And this person may need to, like, you know, really ask themselves if this is what they want, or what, I don't know. Can this person really handle you, or do they think they can handle you? Because they can present you with a very satisfying feeling, but can they sustain it? Probably not. You could have also been dealing with a Sagittarius too, because that showed up. All right, so what do we have for Aquarius? That's good, James. Sarah Bear. Yeah, we're going from Pisces all the way up to Aries tonight, guys, if you're just popping on. So what do we have for Aquarius and their person? Four more. What do we have for Aquarius and their person? Three shuffles. Your overall energy, Aquarius, we have the Strength card and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Ooh, Five of Wands. Okay, so this week, Aquarius, when it comes to you and this person, I feel, Aquarius, like you're under the impression that someone is angry with you, or someone is not into you like that, or there's something really weighing on your confidence. Okay, now you're presenting yourself this week pretty good, pretty demure. Okay, you're still holding the class. You're still coming off like nothing's bothering you, because you're finding it quite easy, not easy, actually, not easy, but you are inevitably holding back and kind of keeping your thoughts to yourself, or keeping your insecurities to yourself. But I do feel like there's something here weighing on your confidence in this situation, and you feel like you don't really have control in the situation. I feel like you are kind of leaving room to, you know, settle things with one another, or you're leaving room for this opportunity. Okay. But I do feel like something either has you jealous, or something has you feeling insecure in this situation. There's a lot of inner conflict, feeling left behind potentially, or feeling, I feel like for those of you that's been dealing with this person, I feel like you're quite angry because of something this person is expressing to you this week that's making you feel like they're a head fuck, or making you feel like they're giving you hella mixed signals. It's making you feel like what? Like you were just saying this last week or something. Like something here is giving you mixed signals. And I feel like there is this energy with you where you're trying to compete for this person. And I don't say that to weigh on your dignity. I say that because you may feel like there is potentially other people involved, whether that's exes, whether that's, you know, maybe just someone else at their work, or because it's not really saying yet whether the two of you are actually together already or not. But there is something here that is causing you to feel like you're not walking away. Let's just put it that way, Aquarius. You seem to be, in fact, you know, how do you say? It's like you understand that there's competition. You understand that there's other things that is making you feel inferior. You understand that maybe there's a lack of initiative on their part, or you understand that this person is coming off very confusing, or you're not really sure if they're that interested, or if they say they're interested, it's very inconsistent. Okay. But ultimately, I feel like you're still showing up for the show. Okay, you're still coming to work looking extra sexy. Okay, you're still kind. It kind of feels like you are fighting for someone's attention. Is kind of what this feels like, and not in a, like I said, attacky way, but in a way of like, I want you. Okay, I want you. It's not in an attacky way. It's just in, okay, there's certain aspects here where I don't really have control. And you may feel the need to kind of force yourself to hold back certain words, and you may be avoiding being destructive when it comes to communication. But yeah, you may feel like this person, you may feel, again, some sense of inferiority complex, or you're just, you may be feeling like left behind to some degree. And again, it's either something that you see, something that you hear through the grapevine, or something that it's caused by something that you see on social media, or something that this person directly communicates with you that is causing you to feel like low-key, like side eye, but it's like still ready to like get up and put on your best fit. Okay. As the best way I can explain it. It's like not weighing on your confidence completely, but it is kind of triggering you. There's something here triggering you in regards to what this person is saying, or something that you're seeing. Okay. So I feel like you're trying to hold back. You're maintaining your class in the situation, but there's an inner conflict that you're feeling here. For those of you that's been in a relationship with this person, you may end up getting in an argument with this person because you feel like they're inconsistent as fuck. Okay. Very in a note, giving you hella mixed signals, and you're trying to conclude this or give this person the benefit of the doubt, while simultaneously feeling like this person is starting to feel entitled to treat you a certain way. Okay, so you may entertain some type of argument or disagreement if you've been in a relationship with this person. So whoever you're dealing with, Aquarius, well, for those of you that's been in a relationship with this person may be in a space of having a hard time giving this any energy. They may walk away, or they may be just in a space of not really optimistic about any long-term plans between the two of you. And I feel like it's because of some type of guilty conscience that they have, Aquarius, or this is someone that is thinking irrational on some type of external influence. It could be a karmic situation. It doesn't have to be, but there's some type of external influence here that's weighing on this person that's causing them to think irrational. Okay, for some of you, for those of you that's been in a relationship with this person, this is someone that there's some type of baggage from the past, or there's some type of baggage that they haven't completely closed out, or there's some type of repetitive pattern that they haven't learned their lesson, and they know, it's almost like someone that knows they're going to get caught if they don't walk away. It's one of those types of situations, whether they spent too much money, whether their ex is starting shit, whether things are being said. This person feels a heavy guilty conscience about something. And it feels almost as someone that wants to walk away or come off like they're not really that interested or not interested in anything long term because they know they're going to get caught. Because they feel like there's some type of external circumstance working against them, or they feel like they, like I said, maybe they spent too much money and they know you're going to be mad, or there's some type of repetitive pattern or karmic situation that they feel like they know they're going to get caught. So for those of you that's been in a relationship with this person, this is someone that is dealing with a heavy guilty conscience where, and I don't really feel like they're being honest about that. They're just feeling oppressed in their own thoughts and oppressed in their own understanding of a situation. So they're trying to kind of do whatever brings them some sense of calm. And I feel like they're avoiding being honest with you. It's like they have the guilty conscience, but they're not being honest with you. Okay. So yeah, for those of you that's been in a relationship, that's the story. And they're going to communicate something stem from a guilty conscience, but they're not actually being honest with you about why they're acting in that way. So it kind of feels like someone that's trying to turn something on you or deflect something on a whole without taking accountability for what's actually going on. Okay. Now, if you're not in a relationship with this person, I feel like this is someone that's having a hard time waiting on this, okay? Or they're having a hard time giving this any energy. Because for some of you, this person, if you're not in a relationship, this is someone that's having a hard time giving this any energy because there's some type of external circumstance going on. And if you're not in a relationship with this person, they may communicate something that is going on with them or something that has been bothering them, and they may come off quite brutal, okay? They may come off quite harsh in regards to something that's been bothering them, whether that's a situation you're involved with, whether that's a situation they're involved with. They may feel like something is kind of working against them or not in their control. It could, on the lower spectrum, just kind of be someone that's like, hey, I really like you, but you know, I might be going to Spain next year for university or work or whatever. And it's like, I don't really know if this is going to work for me. Or it's someone that's not really having a hard time thinking long term and having a hard time giving this any energy because they feel like there's other things in play that would potentially cause too much resistance between the two of you, if that makes any sense. So it's like this person, if you're not in a relationship, they may say something, or you may see something that gives you an inclination that they're not really that serious about you, but they're coming from a place of communicating with a lack of empathy because they feel like, well, it's like in their mind, it's like, what's the point in waiting on this? You know, I'm going to be moving for this, or, we live apart, or, in their mind, it's like, there's too much going on. So they're having a hard time even feeling empathy when it comes to whatever they're doing. Honestly, you can only, if you're not with this person, for example, if you're not with this person, I feel like they're giving you a brutal approach, but that's because they don't really see the point in waiting on this. And they're trying to find their sense of, it's like they're trying to get back in their own groove, and they may feel like there's too much working against the two of you to make this work, okay? So yeah, if you're not with this person, you may get a very brutal communication style or brutal social media posts that you wake up to. It's like maybe they're with someone else or something like that. There's something brutal if you're not with this person that may trigger you, but they're like, well, I can't wait on this they feel obvious reasons. And if you're with this person, they're either walking away before you can walk away, or, they're trying to avoid getting caught is what this feels like if you are with this person, because of some type of baggage or something that they did. And this is a repetitive pattern for them. And if they do communicate with you, if you are with this person, I feel like they're more so trying to dance around the truth. Like you're not actually going to get the truth because they're being navigated by their own guilty conscience or regret. Okay. So I don't know. Let's pull a card of advice for you. Even though, I mean, you are showing up as a strength card, so you're doing a good job. Okay. What is your advice for Aquarius? King of Cups is your advice. Well, and the Six of Cups, the Hermit in reverse, the Nine of Wands. For those of you that have children with this person, you may need to be very wise when it comes to how you express yourself, or try not to get your panties in a bunch, or try to be emotionally mature because of children, okay, being involved. For others of you, you may need to be wise and mature about the fact that you may be seeing a rose-tinted view when it comes to the situation. The Six of Cups is not really a great card, okay? It's not. It's very, you know, being stuck in the past, rose-tinted view, nostalgia, you know, being caught and hung up on feelings that keep us stuck in the past. And the King of Cups is someone that is very wise, can see beyond even their own feelings and personal biases and frustrations, right? So there may be something here that you need to try to handle the situation as maturely as possible. And again, if you're not with this person, you may just need to accept the fact that there's something here where it is what it is. And you may just need to kind of be willing and open to understand why this person isn't waiting on this, or why this person isn't investing in this, without feeling the need to cause conflict. Okay. Now, if it is someone that you're wanting, or you feel like there could be a chance, you may need to apologize. Okay. If you are with this person, yeah, again, you may need to kind of be emotionally mature because children are involved, or just be wise when it comes to, you know, what you're really holding on to. So, and for those of you dealing with someone that is trying to apologize to you, maybe be open to accepting that. But I mean, you know, King of Cups, the King of Cups is able to look over their own emotional biases, whether that's love, whether that's bitterness, whether that's whatever. There's something here where you may need to look over your own bias here when it comes to a situation. So, and yeah, some of you may need to apologize if you want this person back, especially if you're not with them. Just give me one more for advice for if, you know, Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse is all about avoiding escalating conflict, not playing games, not trying to compete, not trying to, again, there may be something, if you're not with this person, you just need to acknowledge it. Okay. Like, don't try to make this person seem in your mind that they have bad intentions with you because they don't want you, or because of the reality. You know what I'm saying? It's like there may be a need to just kind of avoid escalating things or causing drama where it doesn't need to be. And if you are with this person, there may be already something here that you know about this person, or you've already uncovered about this person, and you may need to see something for what it is. And instead of escalating conflict, you may need to kind of try to let things simmer. And I'm not saying you have to break up with them necessarily, okay? It's just more so needing to be mature and wise when it comes to whether someone is showing you a rose-tinted view, because there's something here that you've uncovered or discovered. So I hope that's not confusing. It feels confusing. Because if you are with this person, it's like there may be an opportunity here to still give them love and still give them support, but also be mature and stay in tune to the reality, to not get the wool pull over your eyes, because there's something here that may be uncovered, or discovered on your part. And even though there's opportunity to find solutions, there's also a need to really, the King of Cups is kind of like sitting down with someone and like having a real conversation without the bitterness, without the blame games, without the bullshit, just having a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep the situation. So avoid escalating conflict. It's like you may need to be the mature person here or see beyond some type of rose-tinted view. That's your advice. And if you want them, you need to have a talk. And you may need to be the bigger person. So you could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Aquarius. Aquarius could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Capricorn. Two of Cups just showed his face. All right, what do we have for a Capricorn and their person? Let's get Zane's Tarot. What do we have for Capricorn? And their person. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Capricorn, we have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse. Well, Capricorn, all right, so Capricorn, I feel like you're under the impression that you need to have an honest conversation here with someone. I feel like you're quite disappointed because of something you see, because of something you become aware of when it comes to because I feel like you're feeling quite disappointed by something you hear or something this person says, something you become aware of in the mental realm. And it's like you may feel like you're receiving some type of clarity that this person has anxiety towards you, or they're having anxiety in regards to the situation. And even though you're in a space where you're starting to think less negatively on the situation because of some type of delayed news or clarity that you're receiving, where you're in a space of potentially feeling pushed in a corner, but also feeling like the two of you can overcome some type of issue. It almost feels like you're under the impression that someone is keeping their distance because of some type of lie even, or because of some type of assumption, speculation. It's like someone may be communicating to you from a place of nervousness or from a place of speculation. It's that type of energy. So I feel like, let's just put it this way, someone's communicating with you from a place of speculation or from what someone told them or something of that nature. And I feel though, even though you feel kind of pushed in a corner, like you need to defend yourself to potentially nonsense, you're also in the space of feeling less negatively because now you feel like you're receiving clarity in regards to why someone's been so distant, okay? And you're under the impression that, okay, well, this sucks for me, but I can get through this. And you also feel like the two of you can overcome some type of issue here. But yeah, you may feel like you're getting the brunt of this person's, assumptions or speculation or rumors. Like, they may be coming at you with what this person said, that person said, and it's like, okay, just chill it the fuck out, okay? You may be in a space of like feeling like we could resolve this with an honest conversation, okay? It could be on just a lower spectrum of y'all have a talk and it's like this person is saying, oh, I thought you were dating, or oh, I thought this, or oh, I thought that. It's like you may feel kind of like put back a little bit because of something someone says, but you're also feeling open to kind of talk about it, okay? So you're open to talk about whatever is causing this person anxiety, and I don't really feel like you're holding any negative. It's like you don't have any negative connotation toward this person at all. Thank you, Allison Finch girl. You are amazing. Hey, Rose Capricorn here has been cute sensey accurately lately. I'm not sure was that will always. I really appreciate that, girl. Cute sensey. I don't know. Is that a word? And I just don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Cute sensey. Cutesy demure. I don't know, but I appreciate that, girl. Thank you so much. So yeah, let's just put it that way. You're receiving delayed communication or clarity of, oh, that's why this person has so much anxiety, okay? But you seem to be open and receptive about talking it out. So whoever you're dealing with, Capricorn, yeah, this is someone that, if you've been dealing with this person for a while, or there's somewhat of a history there, they're definitely holding on to deep-rooted issues. There's something that's making this person feel backstabbed, or there's something that's making this person feel betrayed. And it likely has to do with some type of dysfunctional family situation, or issues within a family, or even potentially feeling neglected by family, or feeling like family got involved in some way or another. So if you've been dealing with this person, this is someone that is feeling quite frustrated because they feel taken for granted here by family, whether that's their family, your family. They may feel like there's an overbearing mother in the picture as well, and they're having a hard time giving any energy to that because it's like they don't know if they want to get wrapped up in a situation like that. But I feel like they're just in a space of feeling the need to play it safe because they feel thus far, if you've been dealing with this person, that they're taken for granted to some extent, okay? And they're having a hard time it's like they're having a hard time coping with this feeling of them being the scapegoat for everything. They may feel like they're also being blamed for things by your family, Capricorn. Okay, for those of you that's been in a relationship or have been dealing with this person, okay? So if you've been dealing with this person in a serious way, they do feel like they're being blamed for things by your family, and it's making them feel like they have to play it safe and kind of reserve their goods, their thoughts, their feelings, all of that. So, and you're definitely going to get, the Ten of Swords can come off like bitching, like someone that's angry, or someone that is communicating from a place of feeling very hurt, okay? So now if it's not that deep, or if it is a newer energy, Capricorn, this is someone that still has anxiety because of family matters, okay? Whether there's children involved, whether it's like they may feel like there's some type of family matters that it's like they're having a hard time mentally coping with the idea of a relationship, because they may feel like you're not open to a relationship because of children, or because if you haven't been dealing with this person in a deep way, this is someone that just ultimately feels neglected, or they feel like you're not open to a relationship. And it's like they're having a hard time giving anything to this, because they may feel like you're they may feel like there's something to do with family here that kind of has you unavailable. For some of you, this person may feel like you're not happy with them, Okay, and now they're in a space of feeling neglected and feeling like you don't support them, but they feel hurt because it's like they feel like you jumped the gun a little bit too quickly on something. Okay, so if it's not that deep, Capricorn, this person may feel like you jumped the gun a little bit too quickly, like you made some type of decision too quickly based off some type of conclusion, and they may feel like you're not happy with them, and now they're feeling like you don't support them anymore, and they're in a space of feeling like, well, where did you go? Where are you now? It's like that song. It's like, where are you now? Like, where did you go, Capricorn? Why don't you support me anymore? What, because I wasn't all about commitment on the first date, Capricorn? Like, what? All of a sudden you don't support me because I wasn't offering you commitment on the first date? Okay, and yeah, there could be family matters that makes this person feel like you're never going to be available because you're always with your ex, or you're always with your children, which you should be. Okay, or they may feel like you're entangled in some type of family situation, or maybe you take care of your mom a lot. It's like they may feel like it's impossible to get to you. Okay, so, and on a lower spectrum of things, yeah, this person may feel like there's something here that caused you to feel some level of unhappiness, and now they feel hurt because they feel like you just abandoned them, like neglected them, no longer supported them. Okay. Again, I feel like this person is coming at you from a place of speculation. I'm getting a lot of scenarios with that. Because I don't feel like this person wants to lose you, but they're also approaching you, you know, with some type of snapshot judgment. They're not seeing the situation clearly. So, because I feel like this person feels hurt because they feel like if you were invested into them, they feel like there wasn't ever a solid opportunity because there was too much drama or family matters, or, you know, they may feel like your family didn't like them. Again, for a lot of you, I'm getting this energy where they feel blamed by your family for something. Either way, you're open to talk about it. But yeah, this person is coming off quite, they're coming off quite much. For those of you where there was something going on, this person may feel like you've made the choice for them because you chose something else over them. Okay, where they feel like they didn't really have a choice, but they feel like you're acting like they did. Okay. Yeah. And if it's a completely new thing, this is someone that feels like you no longer support them because they wasn't on the same page emotionally right away, or they kind of took things slow when it came to commitment. And now they feel like almost betrayed. Okay. So I feel like you're in a space of like, whoa, okay, well, like, let's back it up a little minute. Let's talk about this. I feel like you are the voice of reason for this person this week. So you could be dealing with Taurus. That's all we have specifically, but it could be any sign. All right. What do we have for who am I on? Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? 4 shuffles. Two more. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? 3 shuffles. All right, so overall energy for you, Sagittarius, is the Ace of Wands with the 7 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Seven of Wands in reverse, 8 of Wands, 7 of Cups. All right, so this is kind of interesting, Sagittarius, because I do feel like you have a lot of you have a lot of passion for this person. But I feel like you're having a hard time fighting for this connection because there's something here where you feel like you have a weak defense about something, okay? Because let's just put it this way, Sagittarius. Some of you guys feel like you're being abandoned or you're going to be, because look at this, Knight of Swords, the Death, and then the 9 of Swords. I feel like you guys are in a space of moving really quickly this week to try to transform a situation or potentially end a situation, but it stemmed from negative thinking, or it stemmed from anxiety, it stemmed from fear, it stemmed from feeling like if I don't end it, they're going to end up ending it. It stemmed from this feeling of being out in the cold, or for some of you, depending on how deep it is, some of you guys are dealing with severe financial issues or something here that's making you feel not good enough. So you may be in a space of acting really quickly when it comes to changing or ending the situation, but it stemmed from like negative thinking or anxiety or fear, or not wanting this person to see this part of you, or not wanting this person to have any power over you, especially if you feel like you have a weak defense about something. It's almost like Seven of Wands in reverse is someone that feels stupid fighting for something because they have a weak defense, or they're dealing with a lot of self-doubt, or like even if it's a newer energy, this is you dealing with a lot of self-doubt. And because you feel like you don't have an advantage here, or you feel like you've already been abandoned or out in the cold, you're in a space of like working against your own emotions and kind of going against the flow of your own emotions to allow something to end. But it stemmed from feeling like this person wouldn't want you anyways. Or it stemmed from feeling like not in the best position to approach this person, either because you have a weak defense about something, or you just don't feel good enough. And there's something here that's definitely making you feel out in the cold. It kind of feels like the energy, Sag, like I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. Or I'm going to end this before you end this with me. That's the type of energy this feels like. So yeah, I feel like that's the energy you're in. I feel like it sucks though. I feel like you're having a very hard time, even if you know this is for your greater good, whether this person just doesn't see your worth, or whether there's something here that in your reality, okay, you can't give anything to this person. Whatever is going on, even though it sucks for you to, it sucks, it still sucks for you to end the situation or walk away. But you're trying to do it like no problem, like swiftly. You're trying to do it like this is easy for you. It's just another day. You didn't mean nothing to me, okay? That's how you're doing it. You didn't mean nothing to me. So, but it stemmed from your own feeling of lack, or something that this person did that made you feel not good enough, or something of that nature. Or it could be because of financial issues or feeling like this person is going to leave you. I don't know. But you're definitely in a space of I'm going to get you before you get me. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Sagittarius, well, Sagittarius, I feel like this is someone that is definitely embracing, however things are playing out, they're embracing it. This is someone that may feel a sense of completion with you, and this person may, this is someone that is very motivated and optimistic to kind of walk away with their head held high. Why? Because there's some type of unwelcome change that occurred between the two of you, or there's some type of upheaval that occurred between the two of you, or there's some type of repetitive pattern that occurred between the two of you that is making this person feel, do you know what, I can't deal with this, okay? Because this is someone that is getting back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. This is someone that's getting back to reality. Like, I feel like this is someone that is trying to be very wise and responsible when it comes to the situation, and they're also trying to be very practical. And because there's some type of karmic situation or repetitive pattern with you, or because of some type of change that even they're resisting, I don't know, maybe they're resisting some type of change and they're in a space of like, well, it is what it is, okay? This is someone that is kind of embracing some type of, they feel a sense of completion here between the two of you, and they're very more so focused on their work, or they're more so focused on walking away with their head held high, okay? Because, and I don't really feel like it's to play games with you. I don't get any mind game playing here. It's because they're authentically feeling like there's nothing they can do about it. There's something here that's not in their control, or there's something here that it's up to you to change, or it's up to you to maybe leave the karmic, or change some type of repetitive pattern to some degree. I mean, what is that Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Four of Swords in reverse. And the Ten of Wands. For some of you, Sagittarius, whatever it says that they're not welcoming, this is them feeling like you're ignoring some type of responsibility, or you're ignoring being responsible. For some of you, this is just them feeling burnt out with feeling they're the only ones putting in the work. Okay, or they may be just feeling burnt out by feeling like this is too much work. Even if it's a newer thing, they just feel like it would be too much work to make this happen. And it's kind of causing them to feel restless or burnt out. And it gives them this sense of like, to not really try to force this to work. Like, this person feels like if they were to make it work with you, it would be like forcing themselves to make it work, or adding burdens to their plate that they feel like they just cannot do. So they either feel like there's some type of responsibility being ignored, or this is someone that is burnt out, feeling like they're the only ones putting in the work. And it's like they're trying to be practical. So I don't know. One more for this person. Hierophant in reverse. They don't have faith in it anymore. It's like they're trying to let this go. They're trying to lighten their load, be more minimalistic. It's like they're minimalizing their life here, and they feel like something would just be too much work. So, I mean, does this person want anything from Sagittarius? What does this person want, if anything, from Sagittarius? Page of Wands. Well, I feel like they want you to follow through with some type of plan with the Three of Swords in reverse. For some of you, this person is waiting on you to let go of a third-party energy. Okay? Or this person wants you to follow through with some type of plan when it comes to letting go of this For some of you, they're in a space where they feel, if you've been dealing with this person for a long time, they feel like you're still holding on to some type of betrayal. And they're in a space of wanting you to be a little bit more lighthearted or optimistic because they're sick of, maybe they're just sick of you holding the past over their head or refusing to let go of some type of betrayal or something of that nature. Okay. Or this is someone that's just wanting you to follow through some type of plan when it comes to letting go of a third party or letting go of this feeling of you hurt me, even if it's a newer thing. Okay. Because this person's at a place now where they feel like this is becoming too much. Like, I can't prove to Sag that I had good intentions, or I can't prove, it's like it's becoming too much for them. And if you still have them, they're wanting you to be more like lighthearted, like, or follow through with your words, follow through. The Page of Wands in reverse, all talk, no action. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, they just may want you to like follow through with something. Okay. Or just be more lighthearted, be more optimistic, or let go of some type of bullshit that happened between the two of you that they feel keeps coming up. So yeah. I don't know. What is your advice for Sagittarius? Six of Cups in reverse. Just embrace it. You know, maybe it's something that would be quite refreshing to let go of yourself. Okay. You may need to just kind of, Nine of Wands. This is like needing to work on things that do make you feel quite defensive and do things that are in your control to kind of balance that out in a way where it doesn't hold so much weight. So it's like there's some type of wound here that is holding a lot of weight, and you may need to detach from the past or try to heal or move on from, you know, past emotions or past connections. And it's like there may be a need to hone in on some type of wound that is repetitive, either with this person or in love in general, and focus on what you can do for yourself to not have that wound hurt so bad. So, and that's going to require awareness and paying attention to your triggers, paying attention to, you know, the fact that you can't control what other people do. So if there's certain people that are triggering you, you can't control what other people do. You can't make people be a certain way. And sometimes you just need to detach from that situation. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We also have Aries, Virgo, and Taurus. And sometimes people are saying all the right things and doing all the right things, but it's still like irritating the shit out of you. Okay. It's like there's something off about it. Sometimes you just got to let it go, move on, and not hold someone to something. All right. Scorpio. Yeah, we are going backwards tonight, guys. We started with Pisces. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? Three shuffles. What do we have for Scorpio and their person? One more. What do we have for Scorpio? And their person. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Scorpio, Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You are, oh gosh, Queen of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords is your overall energy. Tower in reverse, Four of Swords. you don't want to let go of this person. Let's just put it this way, Scorpio. You don't want to let go of this person, but you're also having a hard time moving past an issue, okay? There's something here. You do want an opportunity with this person. You do see this as someone that you could have something solid with. You feel like there's also opportunity to move on from chaos between the two of you, or to kind of move things along, even at least start as friends or try to have some type of reunion. There is a desire here to reconnect with this person, but you're also in a space of having a hard time moving past an issue that you have, okay? Some of you, Scorpio, that issue is you don't like this person's friends, or you don't like this person's social circle, or you don't like how this person talks to you, or you don't like this sense of because I don't know, I feel like this week, Scorpio, you're in a space of being kind of pushy, being kind of demanding. You are expecting this person to come at you a very specific way. You are expecting the two of you to reconnect under it's like you have some type of standard, which is all right. You do have some type of standard, but it's like I feel the Queen of Wands in reverse can sometimes have unrealistic standards, or double standards even, or high expectations, and she can be quite demanding or pushy, and it can be derived from anger, jealousy, okay? Stuff like that. So it's like, I feel like there's an opportunity here to connect with someone this week, Scorpio. There's an opportunity to reunite with someone, to go on a date with someone. However, it is also going to end up triggering some type of confidence issue you have, or it's going to end up triggering some type of deep-rooted issue, whether this person caused it or you're holding on to it from other people, or issues that you still haven't healed from or moved on from. Because with that Eight of Swords, I feel like you're overthinking something, or it's like you may feel their friends don't like you, or you feel like one of their friends is low-key trying to steal them from you, or it's like you feel some sense of like, I feel like you're kind of jealous here, Scorpio, or you're not a huge fan of this person's friend group, or give me a little bit more as to what Scorpio is not. The Sun, Star in reverse. For some of you, it's just how this person is expressing themselves, or maybe they said something that was quite triggering. I don't know, this could also be you already feel like you've expressed something that you're not at peace with, and you feel like that issue is still there. Either way, Scorpio, I feel like y'all are getting riled up about something. I don't really feel like you need to. I'm going to get advice for you at the end, but pay attention to jealousy, because I'm getting jealousy with that, or pushiness, or high expectations. And again, if you have a certain expectation, maybe find someone that can give it to you without like pulling teeth, okay? Because there's an opportunity to connect with this person, but it's coming with something that's triggering to you. Like maybe they're inviting you out to dinner, but their siblings are coming too, or their friends are coming. Something here is bothering you. So now, I do feel like even though there's something bothering you, you are still connecting with this person. You are. Or you're willing to talk with this person, or you're willing to have some type of emotional exchange with this person. But there's still that heaviness of side eye, okay? There's still that heaviness of, there's something here that's like tainting the mood. So, like you may be saying underhanded things, or you're, you know, I don't know, something like that. But there's an opportunity. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, this is someone that's dealing with a lot of inner conflict in regards to, should I make this work or should I not make this work? Why? Because they're still battling some type of, you know, it's like they're battling with their own rationale when it comes to an existing failed attempt between the two of you that they disagree with. This person disagrees with why something failed between the two of you before. Like if you walked away from them, for example, they disagree in regards to your reasoning. And I feel like this person this week is in a space of having an inner conflict because they still want to fight for you, or they still want to make this work. And they are coming towards you more so thinking with their heart, when it comes to empathizing with why you are confused. Okay. Yeah, this is someone that is more so thinking with their heart when it comes to how they approach you this week. There is a strong sense of disagreeing, though. It does feel like the two of you have different opinions on something here. This is like, this person knows, like, okay, the two of you are having a hard time resolving something or moving past something. There's definitely an ego clash type of energy. This kind of feels, Scorpio, like you're holding a grudge and this person is aware of the grudge, or they're aware of the issue. And even though they still disagree, this kind of feels like someone that is more inclined to come towards you with understanding, even though internally they disagree. It kind of feels like someone that is trying to give something another go despite, you know, some type of ego clash here between the two of you. Because this person may feel like you're emotionally confused about whether they're serious about you or whether something is stable. They may feel like you're dealing with insecurities in regards to whether they're juggling as well. Okay. Or they feel like you're dealing with insecurities in regards to how much time they have with you, or what their priorities are, or how much energy or time they're giving to this person or that person or family. It's like this person may feel like you have insecurities in regards to where their time's going, how they're juggling their day, what they're doing, who they're talking to. Like they may feel like you have a lot of insecurities about their loyalty. Even if it's not cheating, like maybe they feel like you have issues with a sibling or something like that. Okay. So sorry, guys, about that. Anyways, so I feel like this person is coming towards you. You're going to get this sense of like, this person isn't coming off playing stupid, but you are going to get this sense from this person of like, I don't know what you want me to do. Okay. This is someone that is trying to think with their heart, but they're also trying to be rational when it comes to, you know, not making a stupid decision. Because this person feels legitimately, like honestly, Scorpio, I feel like your solid pushback is working on this person. Like this person is starting to even question things. I feel like you're kind of messing with this person's emotional space or head. Because I feel like this person is confused or they're overwhelmed because they have emotions for you. They're trying to think with their heart, but they also disagree. They strongly disagree. And it's like they want you, but they feel like something shouldn't have to be in order for them to have you. I mean, what is the disagreement? What's the issue? Oh, Empress in reverse. For some of you, you may have issues with this person's mother. So some of you have issues with this person's mother. Six of Wands in reverse. For some of you, Scorpio, this person feels like you need to swallow your pride when it comes to your issues with a mother or an ex or a baby mama or someone here that may be involved because of children or because of maternal influence, okay? So this person disagrees. So maybe you're jealous of their baby mama or baby daddy, okay? This person strongly disagrees because they feel like you're in a space where you're refusing to swallow your pride when it comes to what their intentions are with a baby mama or a baby daddy or a mother, or maybe even an overbearing mother. Like maybe there is an overbearing mother in the picture and they feel like you should just Like, she's been like this for 80 years, okay? You're not going to say anything to make it different, okay? Something like that, or they don't agree. So I feel like this person is emotionally hung up on you. They're having a hard time walking away from you. But they are becoming quite frustrated. I do feel like they are trying to cater to your desires here, Scorpio, but they're aware that there's only so much they can do. And if you're looking for this person to completely never talk to their baby mama or their mother or something, that's not going to happen. They don't agree with that. But they are trying to make more time for you, or trying to like make you feel all right. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I would expect this person to try to fix things, but they're going to be a little... There may be an argument that starts between the two of you. Some of you, Scorpio, this person's baby mama or mother. Okay. Okay. For some of you, Scorpio, this person's like, this Empress in reverse energy may be causing conflict, or they're maybe trying to trigger you, or they're starting drama, or there's some type of family drama occurring because of something someone is saying. And this person may be looking at you, Scorpio, like, just ignore it. Okay, this person may be looking at you like this person's just trying to start shit. Just ignore it, just block it. And they may feel like you just don't want to do that, like you're just all up for the drama. I don't know, this person wants you to ignore whatever is going on. And they're trying to work it out. They're trying to like, okay, I'm keeping the baby mama happy, I'm keeping you happy. Okay, it's like that. They're keeping you more happy though. Okay. So you can be done with the Taurus. We have Aquarius. I don't know. So I would expect this person to be trying to take you out, trying to lighten things up, trying to go on a date. It's like, okay, let's just get away from the noise. Let's get away from the ex. Let's get away from all this. Let's just go have a good time type of thing. All right. Libra. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra and their person? Four shuffles. What do we have for Libra and their person? Two more. Three shuffles. All right, overall energy for you, Libra. We have the Devil in reverse with the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Swords. The Moon, Seven of Wands, King of Swords. All right, so There's some tense energy here, Libra. It's really weird though. I feel like you and someone else are somewhat mirroring each other, or you're both in a space of playing it aloof or being aloof to avoid sabotage. But I feel like this person may be kind of giving a little bit more this week. I do feel like you're in a space of getting some type of attention from someone. And I feel like you're having a hard time understanding the situation, or there's a lot of fears because something is making you feel like, okay, I'm getting a lot of attention, or this person seems to have my back, or this person is standing up for me even. There's something here that's making it clear like this person is coming off like they have your back, or they're standing up for you, or they're giving you a lot of attention somehow. But you feel like there's something off about it, or you feel like there's something deceptive. And it's like you're in a space of like trying to be aloof. It's like, because you're receiving some type of truth. There is someone here that's being honest, or there's some type of, the King of Swords has good intentions, okay? So there's someone that is communicating with coming from a place of having good intentions, trying to be fair. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are often separated or in a disconnect or in a no contact. So you and someone else may be in a no contact or a disconnect or even divorce, depending on the spectrum that you're on. You may be separated in one way or another. And I feel like this King of Swords is coming in trying to be fair about something, but you're in a space of, no, feeling like something is off. It's like, why is it? Because you're insecure about someone's generosity. You may be insecure in regards to whether someone let go of deep-rooted issues with you, or if it's a newer thing, it's like you just feel like someone's being generous with you, or someone is taking some type of risk with you, and you're not really sure how to take it. You may even feel like someone is expressing something to you. The Two of Swords in reverse can be like information coming to the surface, or getting new information, you know, and even though things are still stale between the two of you, there's something here where you're becoming aware of new information, but it has you even more confused, which is the ironic part. But I feel like this confusion is stemmed from that Moon, Nine of Cups in reverse, Seven of Wands, feeling like you can't, feeling like there's some type of tension between the two of you. So even though you're becoming aware of new information, whether this person is being more generous with shared resources, or whether they're being more generous when it comes to how much time or energy they give to you, or whether they're suppressing their own emotional biases to just give you solid advice, okay? There's something here that this person, maybe they're giving you solid advice about something, okay? Maybe you've been working on building a website and they're kind of showing you how to do that or something, or it's like they're communicating from a place of, you know, just putting their biases aside to, you know, resolve something or help you with something or something of that nature. So new information is coming to the surface, but you have no idea what to do with it. It's almost like, okay, y'all, he helps you, or this person helps you, or this person gives you this attention, or they compliment you on your appearance, Queen of Wands, maybe you've been making a lot of changes to your appearance and you're looking fucking sexy, okay? Like whatever's going on. It's like this person may feel, it's like you're not really sure what to do with this attention or with this information. So even though it felt nice, or this person helped you with something, or they give you advice, you're still kind of left at a standstill in regards to what's next here. You're kind of keeping your defenses up. You are kind of detached. You're avoiding sabotaging yourself, or you're avoiding, you know, creating an awkward situation. So you're receptive to this person, you're receptive to communication, but there's a lot of insecurities you have about the situation. But you are becoming aware this week of new information, or you're becoming aware of a new approach from this person. Like maybe they were always really cold with you and now they're complimenting you this week, but it's still kind of leaving you at a standstill. Okay. So, and again, some of you, this person is just kind of giving you advice, and it's like, you're not really sure, does this person authentically want to help me, or are they trying to get in my booty? Are they trying to get my pants? I don't know. It's like you may be like trying to get, maybe trying to like use your head, but you know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. Okay. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Libra. So this is someone that is trying to overcome some type of conflict. They may feel the need to take control because of an unfair situation. Sorry, we got Superman 1 and Superman 2 outside. They go all night. Sorry. All right. So this person may be in a space of trying to take control because of some type of unfair situation. Now, for those of you where there was some past situation here that may have caused, if there was a past situation that caused some sadness or caused some pettiness or caused some regret or something of that nature, this is someone that's in a space this week where they're kind of overcoming. It's like they're not bringing that up. Maybe that's why you're kind of confused. It's like maybe this person used to be a dink to you, and now all of a sudden this week they're being really nice. Because this is someone that seems to be keeping their distance from something that may not have been the best case scenario in the past, or they may feel like there's some type of past situation that caused some sense of disappointment in the past, but they're also in a space of being motivated to look past that or overcome that or kind of avoid that. It kind of feels like someone that's trying to avoid a pothole here that they know is on the road with you, because they're trying to get some type of closure, or they're trying to... Page of Wands, the World. What's the Justice in reverse? Judgment in reverse. Some of you, Libra, this person may feel, now they may not have proof of this, okay, with that Judgment in reverse, but this person may feel like there was some type of false accusations made or poor judgments made in the past by you. And now, again, this person may not have proof of this, or this person may feel like something was potentially petty, like it was petty thing, like maybe y'all went on a date and there was something petty that occurred. It kind of feels like there's something petty that this person is trying to move past with you, and they may feel like there's some type of poor judgment call that was made, or false accusation, or a poor judgment, but they're in a space this week where they're trying to overcome that to get some type of closure on something, or to it kind of feels like this is someone that is approaching the situation with a new set of eyes, with a more optimistic approach, with being intrigued to resolve something or conclude something or close something out. And the Page of Wands is, again, very optimistic, lighthearted, not really... There's not a lot of tension there. This is someone that may be intrigued by you in a different way this week, or they're attracted to you in a different way, or they're kind of up for anything. It's like they're thinking lighthearted. They're looking past whatever occurred in the past between the two of you. Let's get one more. Page of Wands, Two of Cups. I don't know. I feel ultimately that this person just has a lot of respect for you. They may be learning more about you, or for whatever reason, this person feels like the two of you see eye to eye on something here. Okay, whether they're hearing about it, or they're seeing something, or they're hearing something through the grapevine, or they're just paying attention, essentially. This person feels like the two of you see eye to eye, and they're in a space of trying to approach a situation with a new set of eyes because they're intrigued by you in a different way. They may be attracted to you in a different way. And again, they do have a lot of respect for you, and they may feel like there's certain aspects where the two of you are quite similar, where they're in a space of like, do you know what, we can move past this past energy, or in order to resolve some type of issue, it's almost like their way of resolving something is just moving past it, okay? They're trying to move past something. And you're in the Devil in reverse. So Libra, it kind of makes me feel like maybe you said something in the past, or maybe there was some type of poor judgment made on your part in the past. If it is a past person, of course. I do feel like it is a past person, or at least someone that you have somewhat of a history with, or you know from your work or whatever it may be. Because you're in the Devil in reverse. So you may feel like communicating with this person could potentially cause some type of sabotage. So it kind of makes me feel like you are maneuvering this in a very safe way. And even though you're seeing this as someone that's being generous or not so rigidy or not so conservative with you, you're still insecure to make some type of decision. Can I get a little bit more on what this person wants with Libra? Because I really don't know what they want. I just feel like they have a new approach because they feel respected by you, or they feel like the two of you see eye to eye on something. 5 of Pentacles in reverse is what they want with you. Well, they're definitely avoiding losing you with 8 of Cups. I feel like this person is avoiding you. This person is avoiding you walking away, or this person may be I feel like this person is in a space of wanting to come out of the cold, okay? To move past something or let go of some type of betrayal. And I feel like this person is avoiding losing you, or avoiding you walking away, or avoiding I also feel, Libra, this person is trying to avoid being emotionally immature. And there may be something here that makes this person feel like you either look at them as emotionally immature, or they feel like there was something really immature or petty that occurred between the two of you. And this is someone that is in a space of avoiding handling something immaturely. It's like they're trying to be wise about something, and they're in a space of willing to let go of some type of betrayal. So whatever's going on, they feel like you deserve a more mature response. It's like they're avoiding losing you, and they feel like that needs to entail not being immature. Or they're avoiding being immature about something. I don't know, maybe they're giving you advice on something, and they feel the need to kind of put their biases on the back burner because they low-key are developing more respect for you, or they have respect for you. And it's like they're trying to avoid being immature. I don't know. Either way, I don't really see anything going anywhere directly this week, Libra, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because I feel like after this person gives you advice, or after this person is honest with you, or after this person says something, things go stale again. It's like, oh, thanks for that help, or thanks for that. Okay. And then it's like stale again. And I feel like you're having a hard time giving into it. I don't know what you want with this. What does Libra want with this? Or 9 of Wands. Well, you don't want to give up, but you're also in a space of feeling pushed in a corner a little bit. 7 of Wands, the Sun in reverse. So you feel like you're lacking the clarity. So you're in a space of definitely keeping your boundary up when it comes to the situation. And even though this person may be playing it nice with you this week, you are kind of in a tense energy, or feeling like you need to protect yourself. Because I don't feel like you're wanting to express yourself this week. Because the 9 of Wands is someone that doesn't want to give up on it, but also feeling like they need to set boundaries, or it's like there's something here that's having you feeling defensive a little bit. So it's like you're not wanting to let down that defense because you don't have optimism with this person, or you're just oppressed with a lack of clarity. But you could be going with another Libra. We have Cancer and Capricorn. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, quick break. You asked for a job recommendation and the guy ignored you. You've already left the job. A stellium is basically when you have at least three planets in the same sign. So 3 or more planets in the same sign would be a stellium. Like, my only stellium is in Capricorn. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. It's all on work and career. Hello from South Florida. What's good, Steven, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. How's life? Junior has 2 stelliums. He has a stellium in Virgo and a stellium in Sagittarius. Junior has a shit ton of Virgo, which makes a lot of sense. Virgos give themselves way too much anxiety sometimes. No, I'm a Sagittarius moon and an Aries rising. You're Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius. And we have a new moon eclipse in Libra in like 5 days, 6 days coming up. So we're entering that energy like tomorrow or something like that. So we're moving into ship season, relationship season, marriage season, engagement season. Everybody's going to be getting engaged, all that shit. You have a Sag moon? Yeah. My moon is in my 8th and 9th house. Ow! Yeah. Relationship season. Or just, honestly, just settling shit. Like coming to terms with the finalities of things. Yeah, I only have 1 stellium in Capricorn. I have 2 planets in Leo. I'm just going to make another quickie, but I have two planets in Leo, which are my 2 biggest planets. So my Mars and Jupiter are both in Leo, which makes sense because I'm always in the public eye. Everything I do, everybody sees. I ain't going to lie with that. Everything I do, everybody sees to an extent. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to hobbies and interests, my family life, 4th or 5th house, and in the 7th. Oh, you have Sag in the 7th? How well does Sag do in the 7th? I have Libra. Like when it comes to my houses, it goes in order. And then my planets are a little bit different, obviously, but my houses are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. My houses are all in order. I always thought that was cool. And it makes it easy to remember. Your big 3 are immutable. Your big 6 are Virgo, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Gemini rising, and Mars, Pisces moon. Oh, moon conjunct Pluto. So you probably like cause a lot of shit for yourself just for fun, not even knowing. A lot of transformations, a lot of destruction. Now Pluto can bring destruction, but also amazing change that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? I have Pluto in the 7th, which sucks. Definitely releasing that right now. Half your chart is Virgo or Gemini. So much Mercury energy. I'm not an astrologer, by the way. I'm just giving you my opinions on things. I am definitely not an astrologer, so I just know little bits of things, and I like to give my opinion based off how it makes sense to me. Pluto in your 3rd, I would feel like you may have really destructive situations that occur with your friends or siblings. And you may find that if you end up getting involved with gossip and shit, it really causes a lot of shitstorm for you. That's like needing to avoid gossip, all that shit, being careful about your friend groups, you know, embracing change as it comes. Because if we don't embrace that Pluto as it comes, it's just going to cause more hell and more hell and more hell. Pluto will just keep going until you really just embrace the change. So if you find friends, or there's a lot of destruction amongst certain friend groups or siblings, or if you notice consequences when it comes to gossiping specifically, especially with Pluto in your 3rd, all of that, you really need to just acknowledge it and move on, or move on from that friend group or whatever, and learn your part in it. Sagittarius. All right, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo and their person? 3 more. What do we have for Virgo and their person? 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Virgo, you must be feeling nice. King of Pentacles, 8 of Swords in reverse. That's nice. Wheel of Fortune, Temperance in reverse. All right. I feel, Virgo, first of all, on a personal level, you are feeling back in your groove. You feel like your ship is running smoothly. You feel like you're getting back in the groove of things. Work is going good. You're getting on top of your responsibilities. It's like overall, you're feeling good. You're feeling put together again. It's like you feel like things are a little bit more grounded in your personal life. And when it comes to you and this person, I do feel like you have a lot of respect for this person. You may be letting go of a lot of overthinking you had when it comes to whether this person was emotionally manipulating you, or whether this person is just immature, or whether this person just doesn't care, or whether this person is insensitive. You may be in a space of like avoiding, you may be in a space of kind of letting go of overthinking when it comes to the situation between you and this person. And I do feel like you are trying to take responsibility to some extent, Virgo, by giving this person at least respect, or taking responsibility for potentially some type of misunderstanding that either caused a false start between you and this person, or caused potentially you to feel like you missed a chance, or may have caused you to feel just an overall feeling of frustration, okay? I feel like you're in a space of trying to create some type of change, or approach the situation in a different way when it comes to you and this person. And I'm not saying you're going all in or anything like that, but you are in a space of taking responsibility about some type of misunderstanding or discord, or maybe the two of you are clashing this week, or maybe in the past there was some type of discord. There's some type of discord or imbalance, or something here that you feel like, again, I'm not saying you're putting all your eggs in this basket, but you are. I mean, give me one more on that Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Swords in reverse. Is like you're just thinking less negatively, or with the World. I honestly feel, Virgo, what you're doing is trying to get some type of closure, or close a cycle out between you and this person. Even if you've been with this person 10 years, you're just trying to close a very specific cycle out that may occur a lot between the two of you when it comes to a difference in values, when it comes to a reoccurring misunderstanding, when it comes to an argument, when it comes to something that may cause the two of you to clash often. It kind of feels like you're thinking less negatively, and I feel like you're making an attempt to either close out some type of cycle, or close out some type of residual lingering energy between the two of you. I mean, can we give a little bit more on what the past energy is that caused residual energy? Knight of Wands. Well, one more, and the Two of Cups in reverse. So there could have been a lot of like flighty energy, Virgo, coming from you, or could have been coming from this person. I'm just reading it how I feel it. I feel like there could have been a lot of flighty energy because you either felt disrespected, or you felt like there was some type of disconnect that made you feel almost a need to avoid the situation, to avoid any Two of Cups in reverse, and can talk about almost needing to avoid, you know, connecting with someone, or maybe you've been giving them the silent treatment, or you've been kind of avoiding them in the home. It's almost like there's something you're aware of that you may have been avoiding addressing, to avoid any negative type of it's like you didn't want something to blow up. Let's just put it that way. You were avoiding something to blow up, or in the past, or you were kind of in this like flighty energy because you felt as though there was some type of disrespectful situation, or you felt like the two of you wasn't seeing eye to eye on something, and you could have kept butting heads. And even though there was passion here and there was attraction, there was also a lot of ego. So in the past, there could have been, you know, someone acting from a place of ego in regards to something that they perceived to just be disrespectful. And if that was you, you're in a space of kind of letting something go, or looking past something. Also, for some of you, Virgo, there could have been someone here that just reacted really hasty, okay, to their own passionate feelings, whether that was anger, whether that was, you know, trying to get it on with you and it's like you wasn't in the mood, or like there was someone here that could have reacted very hasty in regards to some type of issue where the two of you wasn't seeing eye to eye. So that could have been what happened in the past. And now you're in a space of trying to close something out between you and another individual. And honestly, I feel like also a reason that you are wanting to close things out or bring some sense of closure is because you feel like nothing is changing and you're just fed up with arguing with them, or you're fed up with this tension in the house, or you're fed up with this, all the little nuances that come with like, oh, I don't know what's going on with us. Okay. So it's like, you may feel frustrated with like this laggy energy. You feel frustrated with this laggy energy between you and this person. And it's like, you just want to move past something. So I feel like you're attempting to close something out, or just to resolve something, essentially. And I don't know if you care about them or want them in the long run. I mean, what is Virgo's feelings, or what does Virgo want with this person? Ace of Swords in reverse. One more. And the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you're not really sure what you want, okay? You still haven't come to that form of breakthrough yet. You just know that you're oppressed with some type of inner truth that you're wanting to take responsibility for, or you want to try to work past, okay? But I feel like when it comes to whether you want to keep on this relationship or have a relationship, you don't really know that just yet. You just know you want to clear something up, because there's still a lack of clarity when it comes to the situation on a whole. Okay, and you may be just wanting to kind of do your part and see where that goes. Okay, now whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, because they had this type of energy. Okay, because this is someone that is welcoming communication. They're welcoming your thoughts. They're welcoming, it's like this is someone that's either happy to hear from you, or they're happy to receive some type of clarity in regards to a failed attempt, or some type of unnecessary drama that happened between the two of you. This is someone that feels like they're receiving some type of clarity in regards to rumors or unnecessary drama, or maybe you were just bitchy yesterday, okay? And now they feel like you're talking about it in regards to why you're in a mood, okay? Whatever your spectrum is. This is someone that feels like quite happy. They feel like, okay, we're settling this, or it's like this is someone that is welcoming the conversation to happen. They're open. They're all open ears with you, okay? And I do feel like, if you're wondering, is this person going to be rational when I communicate? Are they going to be open to hear my point of view? Yeah, they're going to be rational. Or yes, it's like they're being quite fair with you, okay? So this person may also feel, Virgo, like not only are you giving them some type of clarity about a failed attempt, or about, again, some type of unnecessary drama that occurred between the two of you, they also feel like you're giving them some type of advice in regards to something that you feel is limiting them. So for example, if this is a relationship, or someone you're in a relationship with, this person sees you as someone that is giving them some type of clarity about what's frustrating you. And then you're also giving them your input on how they feel like you may be. They feel like you're also giving them input on how you feel about how they may be limiting themselves when it comes to working on this relationship, or when it comes to the potential. They may also feel like you have some concerns about a dysfunctional family situation, okay? They may feel like you have some concerns about whether they're going to commit because of a family situation, okay? So this person may feel like they're receiving some type of clarity on why you're hesitant about them, while simultaneously potentially giving them some advice. Again, this kind of feels like it's kind of coming all at them. I read the Queens as receiving and the Kings as giving, okay? Well, Queens receiving in the mass, anyways, you get the drift. Okay, so I feel like this, yeah, okay, Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know, this is someone that's interested, or they're willing to put in more work if it's a relationship. This is someone that is kind of reevaluating the situation. The Knight of Pentacles I like to refer to as like my whiteboard moment card, someone that's kind of like looking at things from all angles at this point and seeing where they could invest more work into this relationship, or seeing what they can do to, you know, take themselves more seriously or take this connection more seriously. This is someone that does hold a lot of interest. And I do feel like, Virgo, this is someone that is willing to put in the work. And honestly, you may, if you're not in a relationship with this person, it's like they may feel like you're giving them some type of advice and it's not really going down the drain, okay? This is someone that is open and receptive to whatever advice that you have, okay? It's like they're listening and it's like they're considering it. So it kind of feels like they're receiving some type of clarity. Now, if you're giving them clarity, for example, about drama in a family or about concerns about a family situation, this is someone that is taking your advice into consideration, okay? They're not just blowing smoke up your ass. This is someone that is like, okay, oh, that's an issue. Okay, well, let's fix that, you know? Yeah, you could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn because I feel like they had that energy. So I feel like this is someone that has a lot of interest in you. If you're not in contact with this person currently, they're happy to hear from you. And if you are in a relationship, it's like they're open to, doing things differently, or they're open to like resolving issues around family or dysfunctional family matters, siblings, social circles, like partying too much even. I don't know, maybe you're telling them you're partying too much or you're drinking too much or something like that, right? It's like they're taking your advice into consideration. Why? Because they are authentically interested in you. And it's like they see where you're coming from. So, I mean, what does this person want with Virgo? The Knight of Cups. King of Cups in reverse. Well, I feel like sorry, the High Priestess. Knight of Cups, King of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess is what they want with you. Well, honestly, Virgo, I feel like this person just wants, even if you're in a relationship with them, this is someone that just wants some type of emotional connection, or they want you to feel empathy, or they want you to feel some type of sensitivity in regards to where they're coming from or why they're having a hard time either giving their full support to what you want them to give their support to, or whether it's like they may be having a hard time. Let's just put it this way. This person may be having a hard time regulating their emotions when it comes to you, okay, because of something here that is not yet disclosed. Okay, they may feel like maybe you've been really quiet with them lately, or they feel like there's a lot not really being talked about. And I feel like this person is wanting just more of an emotional connection with you, or they're wanting to feel like you give a fuck. Like even if you've been with this person for years, this person is wanting you to feel like you give a fuck. Okay, because right now they're having a hard time feeling inspired. If you're in a relationship with this person, like you may be telling them like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And they're having a hard time giving their support to anything because they feel like there's this like underlying mystery about what's going on with Virgo. And they're having a hard time like, you know, nurturing their current foundation because they're concerned in regards to whether you even love them or not. Okay. So it's like they may want more love if it's a relationship, or more sensitivity, a more sensitive approach instead of just being a dictator. If it's not a relationship, this is someone that is wanting still you to, it's like they want to feel like you give a fuck, or they want a more, they may want you to understand why they're having a hard time with something going on in their life, or why they're having a hard time even expressing themselves to you, because they feel like there's something here not yet disclosed, whether you've been super quiet with them, or whether you maybe y'all been going on dates, but you're not really being very transparent. It's like they're wanting a more lighthearted, emotional connection here. They're wanting a more of a sensitive approach from you. Okay. Why? How has been Virgo acting? Oh, Ten of Pentacles. If it's a relationship, they may feel like you've been kind of like superficial a little bit. Knight of Swords. So if it's a relationship, they feel like you've been just kind of like very like tense, like this is how it must be. We got to do this. It's like kind of going, Knight of Swords often goes against their own emotions because it's like they're very focused on their objective focus. And with the Ten of Pentacles, this person may feel like you've been investing into this relationship, but they may feel like you had a really rough approach or it's been a very superficial type of feeling. Okay. If it's not a relationship, this person may feel like you've been acting, it's like they may feel like you've been committed to kind of, you know, cut them off cold turkey. Like maybe they were sweet talking you last night and they feel like you're just, you know, getting your pitchfork out. No. And I mean, they may feel like you've been giving them like a hard go, maybe giving them a run for their money a little bit. Okay. They may feel like there's some type of superficial view you have that makes them feel like you've been really harsh with communication. So overall, this person may feel like you've been really harsh with communication or just not very emotional, not very sensitive, very like what's necessary, which is very nice sometimes. But they may be looking for more like, do you even care? They may be looking for like a more sensitive approach. I don't know. So anywho, so I feel like you and this person are working it out, Virgo. I don't really feel like you're giving them that sensitivity this week, but they're still happy to hear from you, or they're happy to like hear your point of view. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We have Scorpio, Pisces, and roles could be reversed, of course. Okay, if you must do that, but that's what I got. Could be any sign though, as far as elements go. Leo. We didn't do Gemini yet, guys. We started with Pisces tonight. Okay. What do we have for Leo and their person? Two more. What do we have for Leo and their person? Three shuffles. Queen of Swords in reverse showed its face, but we're not going to focus on that too much. Overall energy for you, Leo, Nine of Wands in reverse with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I don't really like that. That kind of feels like you're lowering your standards here to avoid losing someone. Or you're kind of giving up on a part of yourself to kind of maintain something. It does feel as though you and someone else are turning over a new leaf. And maybe you won it ultimately, but whatever stance you had on it last week, whatever you were telling your friends last week about this person is shifting. It's like you're kind of giving into a situation. And it may feel as though you're kind of falling at the final hurdle, like you were doing so good. Or I'm not saying you need to push this person away, but there was definitely some type of desire at some point to set some type of standard for yourself or boundary. And it does feel as though you're giving in to a situation. Now that standard may have been initiated because of this person's inconsistency, or because this person hasn't really been showing up in the way you need them to. Maybe they were really in a note, or inconsistent in their efforts. Okay, so if you've been dealing with someone that was inconsistent or giving you a lot of mixed signals, or just not really showing up in the way you need them to, in a real way, you seem to be turning over a new leaf with that person, even though there isn't really a whole lot of change happening. Okay. So I don't know, it kind of feels, Leo, this week you're being almost submissive to a situation. Let's give me one more on that Seven of Swords in reverse. The Hermit. And the Empress. Some of you, you're just turning over a new leaf because you're trying to be wise because you have children with this person. Okay, so it's like you are just kind of weak and vulnerable to the situation, or it's like you just feel like that's the practical thing to do. And others of you, you're just becoming enlightened to the fact that this person is really trying to support you, or there's something that's making you feel supported this week or nurtured and cared for. Okay, maybe not in a real way with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but in a way that is nurturing to your soul. This catering to your feminine energy, even if you're a man. Okay, so I feel like you're very much aware that this person this week, at least, is being very nurturing to your soul, and it's like you're trying to work with that. And even though there's some issues with real effort or showing up in a real way for you, you seem to be giving into the situation, because it's like they're I don't know, maybe they're giving you a massage or something like that, or they're, I don't know, making you feel secure in your feminine. I mean, some of you guys may be in a space where you're just tired. So for the, why is this reading making me emotional? I don't know. Some of you guys are emotional this week, but I feel like some of you guys may be, like, for real. What the fuck? Some of you guys may be in a space where you're literally just tired, because the Nine of Wands in reverse can be like battle fatigued. So it's like you may be in a space where you're kind of holding on to the person that's making you feel cradled in some way. And even if it's not in a real way, or what people perceive to be the most practical, is making you feel like, I can rest. I don't know. But you're becoming aware of, it's like this person is being very supportive and nurturing, but you may find yourself falling at the final hurdle a little bit. Okay. Now, whoever you're dealing with this week, Leo, this is definitely someone that is trying to mend things with you, fix things with you, work something out, maybe try to heal some type of discord that occurred between the two of you, or misunderstanding between the two of you. Because honestly, Leo, I feel like you are this person's wish fulfillment, but you also put this person in a space where, like, you inspire this person. Let's just put it that way. You seem to be inspiring this person in one way or another. And even if you feel weak as fuck this week, you inspire this person. It's like you give this person an element of like, yes, this is my wish fulfillment. Or it's like you give this person life. You give this person hope. It's like this person is feeling like they can heal the situation with you. They may also be becoming aware of something not being what they thought it was. I don't know what's going on with that. It's like they may have felt confused in the past, or they may have felt in the dark when it comes to whether the situation was balanced between the two of you, or whether the two of you could move past a difference in values or some type of issue. This kind of feels like someone that is inspired to heal the situation with you, but this connection with you is also forcing them to address their own shadow. It's forcing them to address how they limit themselves, how they restrict themselves. It's almost like this connection with you is forcing them to address maybe where they could better themselves, that they've been limiting themselves in the past, that type of energy. Because they do see you as like the yin to their yang. They may feel like you're not really happy with them right now or this week, or they feel like you're having a hard time giving it your all or committing because of some type of failed attempt between the two of you, or because they lack a long-term vision. So this person may be coming at you in a way of giving you a lot of loving and giving you a lot of like, it's like they're just a vibe this week. This is a very like divine type of situation. And I don't feel like they're manipulating you. You may low-key feel that way. I just feel like the problem is this person lacks a long-term vision with you. So it may feel as though they're not all that serious. But yeah, this person may be trying to heal things that they feel like is causing you to feel unhappy, Leo. or has made you unhappy in regards to them walking away or them losing interest enough to at least stop caring. Like, even if you've been in a relationship with this person for 10 years, it's like maybe they just stopped caring to some extent, or they stopped, like, they almost got to a point where they wasn't expecting too much. I don't know what's going on with that. But it's like, I feel like this person feels as though you're not happy with them. And I feel like they're trying to heal the situation between the two of you. It is something that's going to take some time. The Temperance is also an energy of like becoming aware of things in our reality, ebbs and flows, energies we entertain, all of these things within our own soul that can contradict who we truly are. So it's like this person may be becoming aware of things that may contradict who they really are. And you seem to be inspiring this person to kind of look within and go within. The star is all about how our inner reality impacts our outer reality. And it's like you may be in this person may be in a space of recognizing that you really inspire their inner reality, but they're also recognizing it's causing them to need to, go about things in a different way and acknowledge things in their life that contradicts who they truly are and what their life purpose is, or what really sets their soul free. So I feel like you set this person's soul free. There could be issues around family as well. Okay. Family issues are coming up a lot tonight, I'm noticing. So I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, you seem to be giving into the situation, Leo, turning over a new leaf with someone. And you're kind of holding back. You're avoiding being destructive with your communication. It just feels like you're sinking into this love. You're sinking into this person's support. This person is showing up for you. They're supporting you. They're nurturing you. And you're just sinking into it. It's like you're hiding away with this person. I feel like you're hiding away with this person. And I feel like ultimately this person is coming at you like, I got this. Like this is someone that's trying to take charge. Okay. And I feel like even though you're inspiring this person, this is someone that ultimately has a lot of emotional independence. They're coming at you knowing who they are. They just know they need to also take charge in a different way. And they're trying to be patient and work with this. This is someone that's trying to work with this and be patient with you, and be patient with the circumstance as well, especially if there's a lot of factors within family or the realm of such that is causing some dysfunctional energy. It's like they're trying to be patient and work with this. But they still don't really have that long-term vision yet. Okay, they're still in this like creative mode. They're still in this inspiring mode. They're still in this like just feeling that feminine energy, feeling that connection with the divine. It's like they haven't really, their crown hasn't been put on yet. Okay, everything is still open. It's like they're just letting everything flow. Okay, so they just know you make them feel good. So they're kind of going with it. And they're trying to mend something with you. So really nice. It's really nice. But you may feel like, you may feel tired of fighting with this person, or it's like you're just giving into it. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. So you have Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. You could be dealing with any sign as far as elements go. All right, Cancer. Hi, Angela. How are you? That's true. We feel lighter. When it's false, we feel heavier. I totally agree. Totally agree. What do we have for Cancer and their person? Oh, shit. Nine of Wands in reverse just showed its face. 4 shuffles. What do we have for Cancer and their person? 2 more. Sorry if you hear my stomach growling. 3 shuffles. Thank you, Aubrey King Girl. I really appreciate that, love. That is very generous. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the live experience. I know you were having issues. Everybody shout out Aubrey Kane and give her some love. All right. So overall energy for you, Cancer, we have the Death in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Empress, Queen of Swords in reverse. Ace of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Death in reverse. All right, so I'm trying to figure out who's starting this. I feel like your person is. So I feel, Cancer, you guys got an offer coming in. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of compassion coming in here for you from someone that may be in a space of trying to make more time for you. Maybe even reconsidering some things. So this is someone that's in a space of reconsidering something, and it's coming from a place of compassion or love. Like, for example, if there was some issues between the two of you, or if this person, if y'all got in a fight and then they cancel plans on you, for example, it kind of feels like someone is like, okay, do you know what? Let's go anyways. This kind of feels like someone that is reconsidering something, or reconsidering, like, reconsidering in the good way. I'm trying to figure out a word. Sorry guys, it's late. This is someone that is trying to put my words together. Like, if this is someone that said, you know, we can't go out this weekend. This is someone that's now coming around. Do you know what? We can go out this weekend. Or this is someone that is reconsidering an offer. For those of you that made some type of offer to this person, this is someone that's now in a space of like feeling like it could work. Okay, it's that type of energy. This is someone that's starting to feel like things can work between the two of you. Now, your overall energy, though, is the Death in reverse. So I feel like there is some sense of resistance here. I mean, what's the Death in reverse? The Death in reverse can be like slow changes. Okay, 3 of Cups. So I feel like you're in a space of like making slow changes here with someone, or slowly, if it's a newer energy, because it could be something brand new where someone's just trying to make time for you, or they're reconsidering. It's like maybe they said no, they can't go for coffee this weekend because they're working, and now they're able to go. It kind of feels like someone that's like kind of giving you their love this week, or reconsidering an offer that's already, Ace of Cups is like something's already on the table. Okay, so there's some type of offer or love between the two of you that this person is trying to make time for, or trying to make room for, or reconsidering or just changing their mind. Like, yeah, let's go out. Okay, so they're reconsidering in the way of, yeah, let's do it. Okay, and with that Death in reverse is your overall energy, 3 of Cups. So I feel like you're feeling quite optimistic, but you're also in a space of embracing some level of resistance. It's like taking things slow. You're embracing the slow changes that are occurring between the two of you, and it's making you very happy. But it's like the two of you may be keeping things on a friend-like way for now, or it's like you're keeping things, I don't want to say you're keeping things at friends, but it's like you're not really looking too far past just going out and going on a date, or connecting in a lighthearted way, or connecting in a loving way, depending on how serious the connection is. So there's slow changes happening between you and someone else, and I feel like it's making you very happy. I do feel you do feel very supported by this person, very nurtured. You may also feel like, because I feel like there's some issues with communication between the two of you, with that Queen of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Wands in reverse. And it's like there may, because you may be becoming aware that there's, how do you say, because the reason there's irrational thinking when it comes from this person, or the reason that this person is having a hard time communicating back right away, or having a hard time being very clear with, okay, It's like maybe you said, hey, let's go out next Saturday. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work for me. It's that type of energy. It's like this person may be having a hard time being very clear when it comes to communication and giving you clear, decisive, like clarity when it comes to how they feel, or when it comes to whether they can go out with you next weekend. But it's likely stemmed from maternal influence. Okay. So it's like you are receiving a lot of support and nurturing energy, but there could be maternal influence or children. Maybe this person has children that is causing them to think irrationally when it comes to the plan, literally, Seven of Pentacles. So there's some type of plan here between the two of you, or you made plans, or you're going to be making plans, and you may find this person to be quite, not in a note, but you may find them to be very indecisive about where things are going between the two of you, or whether they can go out with you. And it likely has to do with children, okay? Or potentially they're taking care of a mother or something like that too. But yeah, you are being supported this week by this person, and you're receiving a lot of nurturing energy, but there's really poor communication. There could also be a distance between the two of you that has this person, you know, reevaluating whether they can make it. It's that type of energy. So this person is reevaluating some type of plan, and it's causing you to feel like you're on the receiving end of slow moving energy, or not a whole lot of communication, or irrational thinking, or someone that is kind of, you know, frazzled a little bit, okay, or thinking or feeling confused in regards to whether they can do something. So it's kind of like a start-stop type of energy I'm getting with you and this person, okay? Because you are receiving a lot of support, a lot of love. The two of you are making plans, or you're connecting in one way or the other with the Three of Cups. There's slow changes, but things are still confusing as fuck for you. Okay, you're on the receiving end of a lot of confusing ass communication or indecisive communication. And it's kind of, it's like you're waiting on some type of return, and you may be getting anxiety a little bit because there's not really, it's like, again, start stop type of energy, or there's not, maybe this person isn't talking a whole lot. Okay. And it likely has to do with children being involved, or maybe you had children and they're thinking irrationally about that, or children is definitely causing this person to constantly be back and forth about whether they can go out with you, or whether you know, they should do something of that nature. So you're kind of on the receiving end of like, okay, are we going out or not? Okay, it's like slow moving energy. So you may feel a little bit frustrated this week when it comes to communication. Okay, and you may feel like you're waiting for the plan, or you're waiting to see if this person can go out. It's like, because it's like they said they can go out, or they said that this is what they're doing, and it's like you're just kind of waiting. Okay. But ultimately, I do feel like this person is, let's just put it this way. It's very back and forth. Okay. Ultimately, this person is going to consider the option that is ultimately, it's like they're making it work. Let's just put it that way. They're making it work, but you may find it's like confusing as fuck to get there. Okay. It's confusing as fuck. So, yeah. Now, whoever you're dealing with, so you're being supported, you're being nurtured, but I really feel like you're just there, like receiving the communication, waiting. Like, are we doing this? Are we going out? Are we going on this trip? Like, are we doing this? I feel like you're just waiting this week for this person to be decisive or give you clear communication. Because there's an offer, there's love. It's like, okay, next step. It seems like pulling teeth with this person when it comes to the next step, okay? Now, whoever you're dealing with, yeah, this is someone that's in a space of potentially feeling battle fatigued with something going on in their family matters or family life with that Five of Wands in reverse. I do feel like this person is going to be very honest with you. Okay, there's definitely honesty coming from this person. This person may also be attempting to turn over a new leaf with you. Again, this is someone that's trying to turn over a new leaf when it comes to plans. They may feel like they canceled plans with you. This is someone that is re-attempting some type of canceled plans, or this is someone that is being honest about their fears, or being honest in regards to why there's delayed communication, or why they're procrastinating on communication or plans. Or this is someone that is being very honest with you when it comes to why they haven't been reciprocating on your messages, why they haven't been, why they've been so fearful, why they've been so, just Page of Wands in reverse, like delayed, like communication sucks. Like why they've been so delayed, really. Okay. Hangman in reverse. So I feel like this person is attempting to end some type of stagnancy between the two of you. They are trying to make compromises. It's like they're trying to give this a lot of wiggle room. If there was some type of, because if you're wondering, does this person feel guilty that they canceled plans with me? Does this person feel guilty of this, that, and the third? Yes, they do. Okay, and I feel like they're going to be very honest about that. The Moon, the Hermit. Man, you're dealing with someone that's a little bit of a tough cookie when it comes to the emotional space. Fool in reverse. And it's ultimately because they lack faith in the situation. So this person does have a lot of emotions for you, but they're trying to be very practical. They're going to be very honest about you, about the fact that they want to turn over a new leaf or try something again, or they're being very honest with you in regards to why communication sucks, or why it's very stop and go, why they cancel plans. But ultimately, you're going to find this person to be someone that's like super honest and open, like, hey, sorry, I was out last night, or hey, sorry, this, that, and the third. And then they're back to their little hole. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. Hermit and the Moon. And it stemmed from a lack of faith. So I don't know, this person is going to try to clear the air with you this week, or they're going to try to compromise on some things, okay? They're going to try to clear the air and compromise on some things, or, you know, and at least be honest in regards to why they're so flaky with plans or communication. But I still feel like they keep going back to their hole. Like this is someone that is not, like I'm getting the vibe, they're not a texter, okay? I'm getting the vibe like they're not a texter, or they're not great with texting, or they're not great with responding back. They're not great at answering their phone. Okay, I'm getting the vibe like you're dealing with a little bit of a hermit, okay? So, or someone that is very, maybe a little bit of a loner, or someone that is, I'm getting the vibe like this person is kind of someone that keeps to themselves. They're not big on texting. I mean, let's just see what their true feelings are. Because they're giving you a shit ton of honesty, and then they go back in their hole. So that's kind of weird. What is this person's true feelings for Cancer? The World. Well, oh, one more. And the Lovers in reverse. Well, I feel like this person feels a lack of trust. I'm just going to be honest with you. The Chariot, the Justice card. Because they feel like this situation with you is a major life change for them. The World card talks about major life changes, and, you know, it also talks about desirable outcome, okay, or a sense of belonging that they have with you, but there's also a lack of trust here. And for whatever reason, they feel like maybe you're dealing with someone that hasn't been in the dating realm for a long time. Okay, so they definitely feel like this would be a major life change to start dating again, or to invest into this. They feel like it's something they need to approach rationally. And there's definitely a lack of trust, though, with that Lovers in reverse. Why? Four of Wands in reverse. So it could be because of family matters, really, or Four of Wands in reverse is someone that feels unwelcomed, especially by family, or they feel unsettled by a situation, or they feel like there's not a whole lot of opportunity to make something happen with you for whatever reason. Okay, it can have to do with home and living space and living situation too. So this person lacks trust in this connection because of they feel like there's a lack of opportunity. For some of you, they feel like there's a lack of opportunity to move in together. Okay, so for those of you that's been talking to this person, or it's been like you've been dating, it's like they may feel like there's a lack of opportunity to move in together. And for those of you where there was some type of canceled plans, or if things kind of start and stop between the two of you, however things ended between the two of you in the past caused this person to lose trust too. The Four of Wands in reverse can feel like someone that's unsettled with some type of ending or how something came to an end. So I don't know. I feel like this person is just, they have trust issues. I don't know. Let me get you some advice because they do seem kind of finicky. What is your advice for Cancer? Two of Swords and the Temperance. Well, you may need to... The Two of Swords is saying that you don't have all the information yet, and to avoid making impulsive decisions. Temperance is about needing to be patient, okay? Or needing to understand a difference in values between the two of you, or needing to be open to, like, for example, if this person does have a busy schedule, or if they're not able to go out with you a lot, it's like there may be a need to be open to how this person rolls. So the Temperance is all about two energies working together despite the differences. So it's like there may be a need here to be patient, and if you want them, obviously you don't have to have anybody, but if you want them, there may be a need here to be patient and, you know, work things out or heal the situation, or be open to the difference in realities. And if you're not open to that, if you have a problem with the fact that maybe they have children, or maybe they live an hour away, or whatever it is, you're going to have to take it upon yourself to either work with it or just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't handle it, back it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I said, you don't have all the information yet. You only have so much information that you can work with. And there is opportunity to have a truce with this person if it's a past person, or if it's a new person. This is just signifying, like, to avoid making impulsive decisions. Okay? Or avoid self-indulgent behavior. Temperance in reverse is someone that's like very self-indulgent, impulsive, argumentative, temperamental, that type of energy. And it's like there may be a need to just kind of, like I said, understand, or just don't bother type of thing. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, strong Virgo, Cancer, and Scorpio. And Aries, if I didn't say that. Could be any sign as far as elements go. But I do see the two of you working things out, but it's very frustrating when it comes to communication. It's very start, stop. And I do feel like they're going to be honest with you in regards to why that is. And it's up to you in regards to whether you want that or not. Or whether you're willing to be patient or whatnot. Okay? All right. Gemini. Yeah, it could be reversed if you want. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini and their person? 3 shuffles. One more. What do we have for Gemini? And their person. 3 shuffles. Okay, well, Gemini, your overall energy, 4 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So you're definitely letting someone in here. 10 of Cups. Damn. Okay. Well, you're happy this week. Let's find out why. Okay, let's find out why. I'm waiting to find out why, Gemini. I promise. I'm not seeing it. Okay. Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Because, Gemini, let's just put it this way. there is an opportunity here that you're really happy about, okay? You're open to, you seem to be welcoming, you're very emotionally connected to someone. You have a lot of feelings for someone. You really care about someone. You may also feel like you need to be emotionally mature about a family situation or family being involved, okay? But I feel like you're in a space where you do have a lot of love for someone, you're happy to hear from someone, or you're just in a space of feeling, it's like you're feeling open to something. The problem is, Gemini, is there's a lot of insecurities you have. Like, you are defensive as shit to a situation. And even though there's an opportunity, even though you feel in your heart space, like you feel nurtured in your heart space, you're also in a space of feeling like you need to remain detached, okay? Or you may feel the need to share something personal or express something to this person. Because, yeah, I feel like you're quite rigid toward this person. And there's polarity here, Gemini, with you. It's like how you're feeling when you're in communication with this person versus how you're coming off are two opposites, okay? So I feel like you're happy, you're feeling content, but you also still have your defenses up. It's like you're ready, like the Seven of Wands is like ready to be attacked at any moment. And if they are attacked at any moment, they know where they're coming from. They know what the red flags are. They know what, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So there's something about the situation where you are feeling like there's certain aspects you need to be careful about, okay? In regards to this connection, you're very rigid. You're giving this person a rigid communication style. You are breaking some type of silence, or you are revealing something. I mean, what's that Three of Swords? No, what's the Ace of Swords? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. So you may low-key, Gemini, be frustrated because you feel like this person is thinking irrationally on you, or you feel like, you may feel like this person is even lacking empathy for you, or they're being quite malicious towards you. Let's just put it that way. And it's like, even though you're connecting with someone or emotionally involved with someone, or you may even feel like someone is opening up to you in a more sensitive way this week, there's still this defense energy because you may feel like this person either has malicious intent, or you feel like they lack empathy, or you feel like maybe you've expressed some type of truth and it wasn't reciprocated very well. Like maybe you told this person, like, listen, the reason I can't go out is because I was exhausted, and they're trying to act like you were sleeping around. That's why you wasn't going out. It's like, the fuck? So it's like, even though you have love for this person, you also feel this week like you're in a space where you need to defend yourself, because you feel like you're constantly receiving like either an irrational response or an unfair response or a malicious type of energy from this person. So there's opportunity here, Gemini, to settle things, and it's like you're in a space where you're willing to work it out, but you're also very defensive and also maybe feeling like you need to stand up for yourself this week. Okay. Again, it kind of feels like something that's starting really soft. It's like a soft launch going on between you and someone. And then everything is going calm, cool, and collected. And then you wake up the next morning and they have all these rants going on saying, oh, you must be sleeping around, or you must be talking to other people, or, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. So there's a soft launch going on between you and someone else. Someone may be opening up their heart, or you're emotionally connecting here with someone, and it makes you very happy. But you may also feel like it's like a start-stop type of thing, or it's like something here is causing you to be quite rigid, where you feel like, because you're in a space of holding your ground, or not budging when it comes to your stance or your view on a situation, because you feel like you either spoke some type of truth, or you feel like you need to step up and speak some type of truth, but you feel like it's not being heard. It's like, I'm telling you the truth, so why aren't you hearing me? That's the energy you're in. Okay, so some of you may be dramatic, and some of you it's just like I said, maybe they just feel like you're ignoring them, and you're like, what? I'm not ignoring you. I was just busy or something. It's like that type of energy. So you are in a space of you're willing to fight for this, but this person has you on the defense a little bit this week, which is frustrating you, and it's causing you to feel rigid, like you can't fully trust the situation, okay? So I mean, just give me one with the Four of Wands. I want to see how this is like presenting itself or what's going on there. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Well, there seems to be a lot that's coming to the surface, Gemini, when it comes to you and this person. This is like having a really open, transparent conversation. When it comes to the desires you both have, that type of energy, also acknowledging though life, okay? The Two of Pentacles in reverse is also someone that's acknowledging maybe they don't really have time to hang out, or they don't really have, or there's certain aspects that make them feel like they don't really have a contingency plan, they don't have a babysitter, so they can't go out, or it's like someone here is feeling like there's too much up in the air, or there's too much going on. They're having a hard time maintaining their balance. And I do feel like a lot of this is being talked about between the two of you. And there's also a lot of like desires being expressed between the two of you. It kind of gives me the vibe like maybe one day you address issues you have when it comes to like maintaining your balance, or you're addressing like why you don't have a whole lot of time, and then the next day they're all confused as to why you don't have a lot of time. It's almost like you told someone and then the next day they're all confused in regards to why you're ignoring their messages, or it's like, I told you I was working, or I told you this, or you know, it kind of feels like a rough start here with someone, Gemini. I'm not going to lie with you. I'm going to pull you advice after this reading, okay? But it does feel like a rough start where things are kind of all up in the air or very chaotic. All right, so a little bit of a rough start. I don't know, what is Gemini's true feelings for this person? Three of Wands in reverse. Oh, it's already a failed attempt is how you're feeling, or is like, man, okay, that didn't work out well. You're feeling Hangman. So you're in a space when it comes to your feelings, Hangman and the Four of Swords in reverse. You feel like you need to be resilient when it comes to the situation. You're waiting to see things from a different perspective. So you're in a space where you're willing to see things from a different perspective, or you're in a space where you may feel it's almost like, Gemini, I feel like you're just waiting to see how things play out, because you feel like you need to be resilient. And I feel like you're just waiting to see how things play out, because your feelings are, because right now your feelings are limited by seeing things one set way. Let's just put it that way. Your feelings are limited by seeing things one set way. So it's like you're waiting to get a different side, you know, or you're waiting, or maybe you're seeing this as someone right off the bat as someone that may be a little bit clingy or insecure. And it's like you're waiting, you're giving this, it's like you're trying to be resilient to see if things change. So your feelings are limited by one perspective. That's how you're feeling. You may be very well aware of that. And you may feel like the need to be mentally resilient in the situation. But it is causing you to feel a little bit restless, because it's like you're a little bit confused. You're waiting to understand where this is going, or whatnot. So now whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, this is someone that does have hope with you, but they have a lot of mental conflict with feeling ignored by you, or feeling like you're pushing them away, or feeling like they're unimportant to you. This is someone that feels like they don't really have a whole lot to hold on to. And there's something here that's causing them to feel disappointed when it comes to you rejecting an offer, or you ignoring an offer, or when it comes to you ignoring messages. Again, it's like this person may feel like you're ignoring messages, and it goes from this like everything's so nice with Gemini to what the fuck is Gemini doing? Okay. So I feel like this person is kind of inspired to play head games with you this week, because right now they're feeling unimportant and they don't really feel like you're giving them much to hold on to. They're starting to feel like it's unrequited love. They may feel like you're unattainable, or this person feels yeah, I feel like this person just feels like it's unattainable, or it's not stable. And if they feel like it's not stable, it's because they feel like you have bitter emotions toward them, or you have suppressed emotions, or you just are suppressing your emotions. Like if it's a new thing, they just feel like you're not really giving them a whole lot of emotions. So they're feeling unimportant. They feel kind of abandoned on an emotional level. They feel unimportant to you. Let's just put it that way. And I feel like they do have hope with you, but they're also feeling the need to... Five of Swords is just like head games. It's like they have a lot of mental conflict about something. So it's like someone that is trying to resolve their own mental conflict by, you know, defeat at all costs type of energy, or playing mind games, or trying to force some type of clarity. Okay, does that make any sense? This is someone that's trying to force some type of clarity with you this week. And the Five of Swords is not a great energy. So you may find when this person feels unimportant to you this week, or when they feel like you're focused on the negatives of them, or when they feel ignored, or whatever it may be, they get into this like head gamey type of space. And that could be what's putting you on edge a little bit, Gemini. Because it's like you don't know what the fuck. I mean, just clarify the Star. Ace of Wands in reverse. Death in reverse, the Lovers. So I feel like this person is really just holding on to hope, because I feel like when it comes to taking initiative, or when it comes to seeing any progress between the two of you, Gemini, I feel like they're not seeing it, and it's causing a lot of frustration and making them feel like, either if it's a past person, they feel like nothing is changing, and even though they still feel a connection with you, they feel like nothing is changing. Like even if you've been with this person 10 years, they feel hopeful that the two of you can make it work, but they constantly deal with this mental conflict of feeling unimportant and whatever it is. So this is someone that is like walking on a dream. It's like they're running on hope here when it comes to this connection. And when that hope is disillusioned in some way, they get into their mind space and they start to get spiteful. And that's what they're doing this week, unfortunately. So again, this Four of Wands, so it kind of gives me the vibe, Gemini, that you are the ones kind of creating this opportunity, or giving, you know, trying to keep the peace with this person, or trying to settle things, or trying to, so it kind of feels like you are trying to keep the peace here, or, you know, settle something between you and this person, because you do have love for them. But it's almost like when you think things are good, it's like, bam, tension. So I don't know. What is your advice for Gemini? Yeah, this person, I would expect this person to be like playing games with you because they feel unimportant. What is your advice for Gemini? Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys just need to focus on your money, focus on, you know, overcoming anything that's unstable in your life that, I don't know, let's see. Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Moon. This is all about not welcoming anything that comes with a shit ton of confusion and comes with a shit ton of emotional frustration, having a hard time seeing something clearly. Like, even if you're already in a relationship with this person, this is like not allowing yourself to hone in on anything that is frustrating you or causing you to look too deeply into something, and just focus on what's in your control, or focus on you know, your money, or there could be a new job coming in for some of you too, or focusing on overcoming things that in your own control you can overcome. Because Wheel of Fortune reverse the moon. Don't welcome anything that is confusing or it's like hard to like get to the root of, okay? Universe is saying you don't got time for that. Focus on what's in your time, in your way, like what's meant for you will come to you when you're doing what you need to be doing, type of thing. Let everything else filter off naturally. Okay? So you could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio, strong Pisces. All right, Taurus. Sorry guys, let me have a quick smoke. I need to wake myself up a bit. Yeah, we went backwards tonight, guys. Thank you, FG McCries, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry, Taurus. Y'all get you and Aries usually get my fresh and like witty energy. So this is why I like to reverse it sometimes to make it fair. My readings drag out more after the last 4 signs or so. And it's not that they're inaccurate. It's just they drag out longer. I like to just drag out longer. We did do Leo. I'm walking on a dream. They're deep as fuck. I wouldn't say they're always deep, but it sometimes takes me longer. Sometimes takes me longer. All right, Taurus. Sometimes it can be, but... All right, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus and their person? Three more. What do we have for Taurus and their person? Three shuffles. All right, overall energy for you, Taurus, we have the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Swords. All right. All right. So Taurus, I feel like you are getting your happily ever after here with someone. The problem is like, be careful what you ask for type of thing. Okay. And let me explain. So you are getting your happily ever after here with someone. You are coming together with someone and you both seem to be emotionally on the same page. The problem is there's a very unstable foundation here between the two of you that is causing this. It's like you're feeling ignored here by someone, or you're feeling, it's like you may be finding yourself focused on the negatives, you know, of this situation because of how unstable the situation is. Okay. And when we're stressed out, or when there's financial stress, or when there's just real life stress, it's hard to really embrace. It's hard to sometimes embrace a connection freely or openly because you're honed in onto something. Okay. So it's like there may be a connection here that's coming together and it's working out, but there's also a lot of insecurities you have about the situation because you may feel like maybe you're in a space in your life where you're financially unstable, or there's certain things that are unstable with this person, or it's like the two of you are working it out and you're coming together, but it's like you're not official yet, or you're not securing the bag. Okay. You may feel like this person isn't securing the bag with you either, like you being the bag. Sorry if that's a weird analogy, but it's like, I feel like you're in a space where it's like, okay, you got me. What are you going to do with me? I don't know. I feel like you're in a space where this person just makes you feel like they got you, but it's like they're not really like supporting you in the way you're wanting in the moment. Now, the Four of Cups can tend to focus on the negatives because they're bored, or they're focusing their energy in the wrong directions, or they're just in a sulky type of mode. So it's like you may be honestly focused on things that aren't as big of a deal as it seems this week. Okay, but you are getting your happily ever after. But with that Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like the two of you lack a solid plan when it comes to the future, when it comes to how this is going to work. Are you guys going to move closer to one another? Are you guys going to move in together? Are you all getting married? It's like there seems to be a lack of plan, or maybe you're waiting for this person to take you on a date and they're not taking you out, or there's like nothing going on. So you have an opportunity, you have a solid relationship here with someone, Taurus, but you may find yourself to be focused on the negatives of like petty things, like y'all haven't went on a date in a while, or y'all haven't established a long-term plan, and it's making you feel like this person doesn't actually give a shit about you, or they got you, but it's like now they don't care. That's how it's making you feel. Someone else had that for their other person. I don't remember who, but I remember saying that for someone else. So, sorry. Who was that? I don't remember. But anyways, someone's making you feel like they don't actually care that they have you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're coming in all sexy and shit. It's like you just feel ignored. Like you got the Victoria's Secret going on. You got it all. It's like it's like you feel like ignored, and it's just you're bored. I feel like you guys are just bored this week. So I would just be careful with like being a loudmouth when you're just sulky, or maybe try to look at things more practical. Okay. I don't know, maybe they do just need to kind of take a moment and spend more time with you or something, but it does feel like things are going really well, but you're focused on the negatives of it. And I feel like it's ultimately because this person lacks a follow-through plan, or they're not finishing what they start, or they make plans with you and they don't finish what they start with you, something like that. So for Taurus cross-watcher, Taurus may be focused on the negatives of you this week, or like sulky. Now, whoever you're dealing with, you may also be focusing, Taurus, on the negatives of this person's family too. Four of Cups can be issues in the home, or issues in a family situation where you may feel ignored by family, or you may feel like family is focused on the negatives of you. And that's creating some fears when it comes to having something stable with this person. You know what I mean? So whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, So this is someone that is in a space where they feel like, whether you're directly communicating this or they're kind of seeing through your hints, okay, this kind of feels like someone that feels like you're insinuating things or saying things under your breath, or you may be communicating speculations or assumptions to them. And it's like they feel like they get the idea of what's bothering you. They feel like they're very clear on what's bothering you. I don't know, this kind of feels like someone that is starting to feel like they're not good enough. And I feel like they're ultimately not really being petty about it. They're avoiding losing you. They're avoiding expressing themselves in a way that could cause some type of loss, okay? They're also avoiding ignoring your feelings, okay, as well. But I feel like this person is having a hard time with this like underhanded energy about certain aspects of their life, okay? Whether it's their work, what they do for work, how much they work. There's something here that's making this person feel like you're losing motivation in this connection. And it's not motivating them to try, it's motivating them to, it's like this is someone that's developing an inferiority complex in the situation. Devil in reverse, 10 of Wands. I do feel like they're going to attempt to put in the work. Even if they've been working 14 hours and they're coming home and taking you on a date, this kind of feels like someone that is going in it with all they got with something. And it's like they're really trying to like put their best foot forward, or they're really trying this week to avoid losing you and to avoid sabotaging this connection. But there is an inferiority complex this person has, where they're starting to think, am I really good enough for this person? Is Taurus really happy with me? Is Taurus gonna continue to be happy with me? Because they may feel like whatever you're not happy about is potentially something that they can't do anything about, or they don't have the ability to do anything about. But I do see this person going the long haul for you this week and trying to do what they can with what they have to please you, okay? Or to take responsibility for something, or to try to like push for something in the way you want it. But they are this week just kind of internally feeling somewhat insecure because of, you know, what they're hearing you say, you know. In regards to what, can we get a little bit more on the problem? Knight of Pentacles. Well, and the Lovers. For some of you, it's like they may feel like they're not pleasing you in the bedroom. Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. For some of you, they may feel like you're wanting more effort in the bedroom or in sex or something like that. And they're starting to develop an inferiority complex when it comes to how well they're pleasing you, or whether they're doing it. I don't know. Okay. But that's a very high chance. Okay. So they may feel like they're not pleasing you in the bedroom. For others of you, this person may feel like you're wanting more effort when it comes to major life choices, okay, or connecting with one another. So they may feel like you're wanting more effort when it comes to just connecting with one another, or when it comes to making some type of choice. One more on what this issue is. King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person feels as though you want more effort, or you want them to make better choices when it comes to, like maybe they feel like you're wanting them to go to the gym more, or you're wanting them to work out more. Or like they may feel like you're low-key like making digs on the fact like you need to like get to the gym, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. Like they may feel like you're wanting more effort. You're wanting them to take initiative. They may feel like you're also wanting them to defend you, or stand up for you, or help you in some type of, in regards to some type of connection that they may be somehow entangled with. Like this person may feel like you want them to stand up for you or fight for you. But for some of you, legitimately, they may feel like, now whether this is projection or not, they may feel like you're wanting them to like work out more. I was like, man, you never lasted long. You need to get to the gym. You need to get to the gym, bro. Bro. You know, some Something like that. So I don't know. This person definitely feels like you're wanting more effort. And for whatever reason, they have an insecurity to give you that effort. Or it's like they're starting to feel like what? Why isn't this person doing it? Strength in reverse. They either feel inadequate, or there's a fear to address some type of person in their life or yours. There could be fear. Some of you have someone that's being a loudmouth about something, Taurus, in your life, and you're like, aren't you going to stand up for me? And they may have a fear of standing up to someone. Or it's like this person, the issue is the reason they're not doing any of this is just because, you know, they don't have the confidence, or they're feeling inadequate, or honestly, the strength in reverse can signify a weak character. So they may just be feeling weak or tired. Like they may be literally weak this week, or they don't have the energy to go to the gym, or they don't have the energy to do what you're asking. Or they may just honestly just have a weak character where they're having a hard time, you know, solidifying anything in their life. And it's like you feel like an aimless ball of hay just rambling around their vicinity from time to time, playing this magical music. And it's like you want them to dance, bro. Don't even ask me where that came from, but it's like you want them. It's like, aren't you happy? Aren't you motivated? Like, aren't we going to do stuff? Like you said, you were going to go to the gym. I don't know what's going on. But you're being a little bit nitpicky on this person. They're developing some insecurities, and they're giving you a good go. Okay. They're giving you a good go. They're hitting you good this week. Hitting her good. Okay. Please take that the right way. And, but man, they're insecure. They're insecure. I'm not laughing at the insecurities. I'm just laughing at me trying to explain it. But you could be dealing with a Gemini. We also could have a Leo. We also have Capricorn. All right. Aries. Not character-wise. Well, now I'm thinking, Audrey, what? In what way? All right. What do we have for Aries and their person? Four shuffles. What do we have for Aries? This Ten of Cups has been showing its face, whether it was in reverse or not, for like everybody tonight. Family matters. Three more. What do we have for Aries and their person? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Aries, is the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. Two of Wands in reverse, the Devil in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. All right. Seven of Cups. Well, Aries, I feel you're definitely in a space of knowing what you don't want, okay, but not really being sure what you want. I feel with that Wheel of Fortune, you definitely learn some type of pattern when it comes to you and another individual. And I do feel like you're hurt. You may miss this person, but you feel like you can't share that with this person. I feel like you're in a space where you're trying to let go of the past, or at least try to change some type of repetitive pattern between you and someone by changing how you respond. But your response seems to be, I'm just staying put. I'm not talking to you. Your response seems to be just kind of disassociating. And I feel like you're in a space where you know what you don't want. You're definitely trying to avoid conflict, or you're trying to, because right now you may be seeing this as someone that's being quite vindictive, okay? Or you're seeing this as someone that's promiscuous. You feel it's like you have some type of revelation about this person, that they're just in a vindictive mode this week, or they're just, you may be putting them in the box of, oh, you just were just seducing me, or being promiscuous, or something like that. And I feel like you're holding back giving your thoughts on this, and you're kind of staying put. And I feel like you're aware that you don't want this situation based off how it's been presented to you. So you're just staying put. But with that Two of Wands in reverse, I feel it's about staying put, but it's also, you know, feeling hesitant on your current situation, or, you know, who you should be talking to, or what you should be doing. Or it's like you may feel a little bit limited right now because of your reality as well. And ultimately, you're just avoiding being destructive when it comes to your love matters. And I feel like when it comes to this person, you are definitely intentionally detaching from the situation, because you feel like they're just trying to poke your feathers all the wrong way. Or you feel like they already did. You feel like they already did poke your feathers all the wrong way. Okay. So yeah, you're reading, you're kind of like just detached from it all this week. And what was this Page of Cups in reverse? Some of you feel like this person desires to humiliate you, or you feel like they're just in that vindictive mode where they would humiliate you. You may also feel, if you feel like this person is trying to seduce you to end some type of stagnancy between the two of you, if you feel like they're trying to seduce you to take control in the situation, even if that is sacrificing your own awareness, you're in a space of like, absolutely not, okay? You're in a space of like, I'm just gonna stay over here, bro, okay? You're just staying over here, you're just gonna be over here. But I feel like it hurts. It's like, you're in a situation like, why would you have to put me in this position? So I feel like you're heartbroken. So, and you're not doing anything with this person. You're not touching it. You're not touching it at all. It's really blah, but that's what you're doing. It's like you want change. It's like you don't know what's coming for you. You don't know what is on the horizon, but it's like, you know, you don't want that. That's all. So now, whoever you're dealing with, Aries, this is someone that's been waiting. They've been waiting on you. This is someone that may feel like they ruined the reputation with you, or they may feel like you're no longer motivated to put effort into the situation, and they are dealing with, this is someone that can't get you out of their head, okay? They can't get you out of their head. They can't get you out of their mind space, but they're very defensive, almost feeling like y'all are at war with one another, even if it's on a lower spectrum. It's like they feel like some tension here between you and them. They are manifesting. I'm not going to lie with you. This kind of feels like, for those of you that you know for sure you're dealing with someone very vindictive and spiteful, this could be someone that is trying to ruin your reputation to deflect all the focus off them, because they may have a fear of being the subject of gossip themselves, and they may be in a space of trying to regain the advantage. So if you are knowingly dealing with someone that's a shit disturber, just keep your distance, because yeah, they may be trying to ruin your reputation. Or even on a lower spectrum, like maybe their friends are asking like, hey, are you going to go out with Bob next Tuesday? Or are you going to go out with Aries next Tuesday again? And they'll say something like, no, you know, they're a player, or they're whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this person is trying to regain the advantage, even if it's in a nasty type of way. And I do feel like there's a part of them that's waiting on you. What's that Three of Wands? Eight of Swords in reverse, and a Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like for those of you where it's a newer thing, this is someone that's just avoiding being embarrassed because they feel like it's a one-sided situation. So they're waiting to see if you put any effort into it. Okay. If it's a newer or if it's a past person, sorry, this is someone that is avoiding being, this is someone that may be avoiding being blamed for something here when it comes to taking more than they were giving. So maybe you were giving a lot to the situation and they wasn't really, whether that was just giving fairness, whether that was giving money, whether that was giving, you may have been giving more of balanced energy, or you were giving more into the situation, and they may be aware that they wasn't giving the same energy back. And this person is avoiding being blamed for that. Some of you, this person is avoiding being embarrassed for, honestly, just being in a poor financial situation. Okay, like maybe they know they can't afford you. Okay, or they know that what the two of you have to offer is very out of balance, and they may be avoiding being embarrassed. You know, I just don't really like this energy coming from this person. 7 of Wands. See, Justice in reverse. This person is trying to regain the advantage, but it stemmed from fear and anxiety. Fear of being the subject of gossip. They're not taking accountability for their truth. They're not just saying how they feel. They're not being honest about anything. They're not approaching it with any form of integrity. This is someone that is, if it's a newer thing, this is someone that just feels like it's a one-sided situation, and they're kind of working themselves up. Like they're too stressed to approach you. So you're probably getting a really defensive energy, or you're probably getting a really tense energy from this person, when really that's just them trying to suppress their own desire because they feel like it's one-sided. But I don't see them taking accountability or being honest about their feelings this week. And if it is a past person where there's a nasty history, I don't see them taking accountability for bullshit. They do miss you though, but they just feel neglected, or they feel like you don't support them. So this is, I wouldn't even waste your time with that. That's a whole waste of time, whether it's new or past. You know it's a waste of time. You're in a space of being very decisive that you just need to keep your booty, you know, staying put, because you feel like this person is vindictive, or you feel like this person is trying to seduce you. And it's like, I don't like this energy at all. Now, what is this person's true feelings for Aries? Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Cups. I do feel like this person has feelings for you, or they're inspired by you. They just feel like, why does this person feel like you're in a mood toward them, Aries? This person feels like you're in a mood toward them, or you're overlooking them. This person does care about you, but they may be responding in a very immature way because they feel like you're in a mood toward them. And for some of you, they're very much aware as to why you're in a mood toward them, and they're not really taking accountability for that. They do have feelings for you, but they're overlooking their feelings because they feel like you're in a mood toward them, or you're not open to their love or open to their support. Like if it's a newer energy, they may feel like they tried to show up for you at one point in time, and they feel like you're not really open to that, and it makes them feel like you don't support them, or they make them feel like it's one-sided. Let's get you some advice, and I'll see if there's anything new coming in for you, because this is boring. This is honestly boring. Like, it's a boring read. I know. It's very blah. I know. Any advice for Aries for this situation? 10 of Wands in reverse. Just fuck it. Put it in the fuck it bucket. No, like not in a good way. Don't hold burdens that aren't yours to carry. Don't worry about it. Just let it go. Don't fight for it. Okay. For some of you, there's like major problems that even if the two of you were to get on the same page, there's so many obvious like Well, what about that? Well, what about that? There's so many, it would be too much work or something. Or there's like major issues. But this is saying don't fight for this, or don't let it stress you out. Really. I don't know. Anything new coming in for Aries? King of Wands just showed his face. Anything new? The Moon. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer. But the Moon, when it comes to anything new coming in, this is saying the more you become in tune with your own true desires, okay, and you can face your own fears and act accordingly, okay, and change patterns with yourself. That is saying the more you're going to actually attract someone that would be a dream come true. But it's like there is a need here to go within and face your own fears and acknowledge your own shit and, you know, embrace the unknown for a period of time, okay? Just give me one more. Anything new coming in? Because there's something here you're not seeing, or if you've seen that this person was coming in your future, or if you've seen how things are going to play out when you move on in life, it's like if you've seen that, it would be really easy to just let go of the current situation, but you're not seeing it. There's something here you're not seeing. Anything new coming in for Aries? High Priestess in reverse. No, we do have Ace of Pentacles, though, and the Five of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are receiving a financial opportunity. Okay, Knight of Wands. Some of you guys are receiving a new job opportunity. But the High Priestess in reverse said there may be a potential new form of expression from someone. But the High Priestess in reverse tends to be like uncontrolled outburst, or someone that, you know, secrets that are coming to the surface. So if there is new energy coming in, it's coming through in a very destructive type of way, or it's coming in a very tense type of way. Like this is someone that may lose their shit, for example. I don't like that energy, though. I would more so focus and hone this energy in on you, which is needing to acknowledge what's blocking you, needing to acknowledge what's causing tense energy in your own reality, needing to acknowledge what is pulling you away from even your own desires and your higher well-being and what's best for you in the long run. And again, there could be a new job opportunity coming through for you. For those of you that has been trying to overcome a situation in your life where maybe you have been jobless, or you have been, you know, going through some type of hardship health-wise or financially, a lot of you guys are overcoming some type of hardship when it comes to finances or health. Okay, why? Because you're shifting shit into gear. And you could potentially be receiving an opportunity from a fire sign, but I feel like this is more so you shifting things into gear. I don't feel like this is new love. I feel like this is you needing to really go after what you truly want. And with that comes a lot of unknown elements that we have yet to discover in future reads. So, but yeah, if there could be a potential outburst, because oftentimes when there's actually a verse on this, I believe in Proverbs, there's when we get our house all tidied up, when we get our house all cleaned up, the devil sends 7 more demons, and then 7 more demons. When things get all cleared up and things seem like it's very clear and we feel like we're on the right path, guess what? The devil's going to send 7 more demons. And I feel like for some of you, while you're on the path of self-discovery and recognizing where you're messing up and where you can do better, and you finally start to get in tune with that and nurture that aspect of yourself, I feel like someone's going to come along and try to start shit with you or express something that's very triggering. And you need to understand when things are finally settled out, or when things are finally clean in our house, metaphorically speaking, the devil's going to send 7 more demons. Now, that's a metaphorical verse that you can look up if you want, but it's, what is that? Proverbs? I believe it's Proverbs. I don't remember. I just remember that verse. I just thought it was interesting because that whole chapter is actually very helpful. If you look at it subjectively, okay, I'm not trying to Bible thump. I just find it's very intriguing, like filtering it through your own system. But anyways, I feel like there's someone that's going to be a high risk potential trigger for you that may get you off your path. That's coming in, okay, by just saying stupid shit. And it's going to be really important for you to tune that out and focus on what's in your control, okay, and not let them block you from what's beyond this, you know, hidden realm that you're still exploring. So, because this is saying that things are hidden and things are a little bit confusing right now on purpose, so you can kind of go within. So, you could be dealing with, we have strong Pisces energy. We also have Taurus, Libra, and Capricorn. Could be any sign as far as elements go. But yeah, it's always important to understand when things are calm in your life and when things are good, expect things to come along and test you. Expect it. Be ready for it. That's like the High Priestess in reverse is not ready for it. She's very easily triggered. High Priestess upright she is expecting it. She knows the demons by name. Okay. So that's why I like to refer to her as like the ruler of darkness, essentially. You know, she's can easily, oh, go back to your room. Okay, she knows the devils by name. So it's very important to be in your power and protect yourself when you're in a period in your life, Aries, where things are confusing. If you are confused and you know you're confused, or you know things are a little bit off, or you know you're in a period of self-discovery where you're trying to better yourself or manifest better circumstances, you need to kind of be a little bit more passive and embrace that High Priestess energy and be very sacred in a period where things are dark, because you don't want people to have any more power over you than they need to be. Okay, but I'm going to get out of here. But I love you guys, and thank you for popping on, and thank you for all the super chats. Y'all were generous tonight, and I appreciate it. Bye.